Hi, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, so if you go into Ko-Fi, there's a shop for services, readings and healings, and this is the way that you can support me, support the channel as well. There's you can either tip or donate, of course. So shop for services, readings and healings, blogs for updates, readings, new arrivals and more, exclusive content, readings, previews, downloads and resources, memberships, exclusive content, readings and preview, discounts and more. Then you can connect on Discord for assorted channels. There's a shop for members only. There's also a shop for everybody, of course, to check out. There's always good for there's healings and readings, and there's also downloads and things as well. We have the memberships, introduction level, silver moon level, and golden sun tier level. And these are ways that you can support the channel and allow me to keep doing these free readings and allow me to keep doing these lives to be appreciated, you know, because I do put a lot of time and effort into these videos. Also allows me to do a lot of learning videos and things like that if you're wanting to learn tarot and things like that. Okay, so you can either donate or do a one-time, you can do a one-time donate or a tip, or you can, of course, have the memberships as well. Okay, these are some members. These are the members that are the monthly support members: Raina, Stacey, Linda, Joan, and Sid. So thank you very much to my supporters. Your donations certainly help bring this channel to be able to do things as well. So join us for our YouTube lives, free 2-card readings, not always what you want, but what you may need right now. Donations do give you VIP status, and you also get exclusive content through Ko-Fi, like I said. Please read description box details below, and thanks for your support. YouTube, like, click that thumb, ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded, and there's more lives coming all the time. Okay, so that's it. So hi, welcome, Rashima. How are you? So we're all very, very quiet. Okay, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. So let me just show you a little bit of the Visconti Sforza so you can sort of see what this is about. These are your pip cards, of course. And the Visconti Sforza, let me read a little bit about it while we wait for cards here so you can see some of the imagery there. I'm just going to show you some of the cards. You see they're all hand painted here. So let me read a little bit about the Visconti Sforza so you can see what this is about while we wait. So anyone who's interested. So this is this book, the Golden Tarot, the Visconti Sforza deck was reimagined by Mary Packard. Okay, recreated. So let me have a look here. So we've got decks of playing cards have existed in Europe since the 14th century. The earliest deck was composed of 4 suits, was structured like a modern deck with 10 pips and 3 courts in each suit, except the suits were coins, cups, swords, and batons. In Renaissance Italy between 1410 and 1442, 4 queens and a 5th suit composed of a parade of mystical enigmatic figures were added to this deck, and the tarot was born. Since the late 18th century, occultists have considered the tarot an indispensable part of their magical equipment to provide it with what they considered to be suitable ancient pedigree. They made up numerous spurious histories and associations for the deck. It was given an origin in ancient Egypt. It's said to be the creation of ancient Kabbalists or the Egyptian priests under the guidance of the mythical sage Hermes Trismegistus. Not all of the insights of the occultists were wrong, but these assertions are false. At their worst, the occultist associations have become a wall of confusion that blocks one from appreciating the mystical heritage that is preserved in the deck. The closest we can come to an appreciation of the tarot's authentic tradition is to contemplate the oldest existing cards. All of the early examples are sumptuous miniature works of art, composed of paint and gold leaf on heavy paper and designed by artists for noble patrons. All of these decks are missing cards. 15 of the existing decks were created for the Visconti's family, the rulers of Milan. One of these decks, the Visconti Sforza Tarot, has the distinction of being the most complete of all of the earliest decks. Here we can see for the first time a deck with a full and a 19 of the 21 trumps that are now considered standard. Only the Devil in the Tower were absent. In fact, in 1499, when Milan was conquered by Louis XII of France, the Tarot of Milan became the model for the French deck known as the Tarot de Marseille, which was later discovered by the occultists and came to be considered the standard for the world. In the Golden Tarot, Mary Packard does an excellent job of reintroducing the Visconti Sforza Tarot to a modern audience. She provides insight into its history and symbolism and has appreciation. Hi, Melody. Hello. How are you? She provides insight into its history and symbolism and has appreciation for its beauty and for its usefulness in divination. Once again, we can see that the tarot to lose, and that was by Robert M. Place. So if you've got a question, just type your questions in, no worries, and I will do them as they come in. I'm great. I'm just sort of doing a bit of a surprise. I decided I was playing with my Visconti Sforza, and I thought I would do a little bit of a some readings with it. Just any question that comes up, I'll read. And I just thought I'd share a little bit about the Visconti Sforza, a little bit of a history thing as well, just to get you a little bit of interest. And so you can see what tarot was. Oh, shit, that made me jump. That was the skylight. So I was just sort of sharing a little bit of information with the Visconti Sforza. So the Golden Tarot. So let's have a look here. So what have we got to start with? Let's have a look at the first question we've got coming up. Okay. So what I want you to do today is think about your question. What's going to bring you to what lies ahead for you in regards to your future? What do you need to do? Okay, so the first question I've got here from Melody. Oh, Rashima, I'll do yours next. How will my connection with Giannis be in the future? Oh, okay. So what's your connection with Giannis going to be like? Okay, remember, I'm only doing a 2-card reading. If you want any more information, donations, of course, take priority. And we'll give you the chance to win a free 30-minute Reiki session. As well, you can go in the draw for a free 30-minute Reiki session if you do donate, and you get a lot more cards for your question as well. Get a lot more information. So how will your connection with Giannis be in the future? Let's have a look. What have we got here? The first 2 cards that pull out is the Ace of Swords. It does ask that you've got the clarity, removing any confusion or anything like that. It does talk about new beginnings of new plans, new ideas coming into play. So there is going to be new beginnings, new plans, new ideas coming into play with your future. And 7 of it tells us that there could be some challenges in your life as well. There will be some challenges in your future, but it's about how you choose to overcome those challenges that's going to make a big difference. I think a lot of it is about your free will. So ultimately, it does feel like there's some new beginnings, there's some new possibilities, some new plans and ideas for the future. Okay, but it's what you choose to do with it that's going to make a big difference. A lot of it's about your own free will, of course, and about your own choices. So, Rashima, let's have a look. What have you got? So, what's coming your way? So, what lies ahead for Rashima? What lies ahead? Let's have a look. What lies ahead for you today? Don't forget, if you want a lot more information to donate, even $1 will help support the channel, because it just comes straight back into the channel. Comes back and supports the channel completely. Okay, you've got new love. Feels like you're opening the heart to new possibilities. Okay, you're opening your heart to possibilities, and it's about success and triumph. Okay, in the direction that you choose to move. It's all about moving in that direction with contemplation and focus with the direction that you're moving. And it does say that you bring your path is the right way. I think if you open yourself up, if you can open your heart to new possibilities, new love and new beginnings, it does bring you into the right direction here. So it does open you up to new possibilities into regards to the direction that you're moving into. Okay. So there you are. And don't forget, if you do donate, you do go in the draw for a free 30-minute Reiki session. If you do go through Ko-Fi, you also get exclusive content. There's downloads and previews and all sorts of bits and pieces in regards to things going on. You're welcome, Rashima. Right, Zara. So what's your reading here? What comes between Sophie and you? Okay, what's going to happen between the two of you? What's the possibility? There's a crush going on, but not necessarily in a relationship. So let's have a look and see what lies ahead for you and Sophie. Francesco, I talked about that this morning. Okay, so Zara, what's going on between you and Sophie? Okay, you're going to need a lot of strength and a lot of courage to move forward. It's going to take a lot of endurance. There's a lot of life's ups and downs going on in the relation. There will be lots of ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of decisions needing to be made in regards to the situation. Could be really, really positive. It does talk about fortune being, but fortune can be good and bad. It's just remembrance of life's ups and downs. There are going to be some challenges. So you are going to need some strength and some courage and some endurance into the situation here. Okay, so you're going to do this again. Paul's feeling towards you. Okay, so how does Paul actually feel towards Cisco? Okay. Do that. How does Paul feel towards Cisco? Okay. It's a very long journey. It feels very arduous, like there's a lot of stuff needing to be done. It's a lot about, there seems to be a lot of things to learn and discover about the situation. Feels like Paul is on a very long, feels like it's going to be a very long and arduous journey with you. Feels like he's got a lot of stuff to learn about it. (1:39 p.m. on a Tuesday). Okay, Cisco, so it feels like Paul's thinking this is a very long and arduous journey. It's going to be a long something to do. It feels like this, but there's a lot of stuff to learn and discover in the whole thing that's going on. Okay? Feels like it's going to be challenging. Oh, so silly. What's between Aries and me? What's between Aries and you? You're welcome, Zara. What becomes between Aries and you? Right, let's have a look. I think it's going to be a lot of challenges in regards to the emotions. It's going to ask you to really decide what you're going to be looking at with the relationship. There's going to be some tough times. There's going to be some things that you can't control. There's some things that you can control. So you've got to decide, what are you going to look at in regards to the relationship? What are you going to focus on? Because there are going to be some challenges here. There's going to be a lot of memories created. There are some memories that are going to be created, not necessarily good or bad, but it's just depending on whatever you decide to sort of what you can both focus on in regards to the relationship. So depending on what you're going to focus on to what's going to happen, really, it's a lot about you know, are you focusing on what you cannot control, or are you focusing on what you can control in the situation here? You need to have a really hard look at some of the things about what are you actually focusing on at the moment. Emotionally, it feels like there's a lot of emotions and things going on here. It does feel like you're going to create some memories. Whether those memories are good and bad depends on what you focus on. Oh, that rain. Yuck. Okay. Oh, this is a good question. Oh, I love this one. Is there a harsh, blunt truth I need to know about letting go of hurt from past? Oh, that's a good one. I love those type of questions. Those are awesome. Because that's about you moving forward with a real positive. Okay, so Celie, you got some good questions coming up. These are brilliant. Okay, is there any harsh, blunt truth I need to know about letting go of hurt? So what does Celie need to know in regards to letting go of her hurt? What does she need to know? Okay, Celie. First thing you need to do is to be in solitude. Okay, it feels really important that you really need to have the sense of isolation. Let yourself acknowledge your emotions. Look at the experiences that you've had. Really acknowledge those experiences that you've had. In solitude, in alone time, is going to be so important. That's the only way that you're going to let go of past, is by being in solitude, allowing yourself to really face the unknown, being able to move through these cycles, these phases and things that are going on, allowing you to sort of really look at your dreams and your possibilities of where you want to be. Okay, so being in isolation and solitude, allowing yourself to really look at why you were hurt. Why did you let the people affect you? Okay, so you really need to look deep within yourself and gain the knowledge that you need. Look at the timing of stuff that's gone on. I think time is quite important here. For some reason, this is sort of standing out quite strongly here, is timing. So look at the timing of things that have happened. What has happened to create this moving into the unknown, the sense of moving into what this new cycle for you, this new possibility. Okay, so just take a moment to sort of take a breath and really look within yourself. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some guidance there. So what have we got next? What's Raymond's come? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys now, those that are asking about feelings towards people towards you, you're going to get what you need, not necessarily what you want. So do not expect me this to be soft and fluffy type of readings. So you're going to get you're going to get the truth. Okay, so you're not going to get any, remember, what you do with it is totally up to you. These are just guidance, but you're going to get what you request, the answers that you need, not necessarily what you want. So what's Raymond's current feeling towards you right now? How does Raymond feel about Ramadan? So what's the feelings? What's Raymond's feeling towards her right now? Okay, so we've got the King of Coins here. So we've got this very, I want to say very not showing his feelings, quite abrupt. He feels very abrupt energy. So it feels like he's not going to show how he feels. He takes quite a practical approach to life. Okay, so he doesn't really sort of show his feelings on his sleeve. He's quite, I want to say he's quite military, quite firm, abrupt. That's what I keep getting. He's quite abrupt, that he's not sort of showing his feelings at all. So he's not being very open. He's not very open. Okay, he's not open to how he feels about you right now. Okay, so there's no opening here. Here we've got this. Okay, it feels like he's taken something from you. Feels like he's a little bit sneaky. He's quite abrupt. Like he's just taking something from you. Okay, so he's wanting you to give of yourself. You're giving to yourself. You're giving of yourself, and he's not giving anything in return. Take care, Seeley. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Okay, Ramadana, I think it's really important here for you to, I feel like he's giving a lot of him, you're giving a lot of yourself away, and he's taking something. Okay, so that's his feeling, is that he's quite abrupt. He doesn't really sort of show his feelings completely. He's not going to be very open to you. So you've got to decide what you're going to do for it. I don't feel like you're standing in your own power. He's taking from you. So yeah, that's how he's not really showing his feelings towards you. There is no, he's just wanting to, he wants to take, but he's not prepared to give. Okay. Okay, does Jay want to be in a relationship with you? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What is the relationship between Christiana and Jay? Does he want anything in the future? What lies ahead for them? Let's have a look. Does Jay want to be in a relationship? Okay, we got the sense of bored, satisfied, just dissatisfied, not really sort of seeing the big picture. Alchemist, the magician. So no, I'm sort of getting a very, you need to look beyond the surface of the situation. I don't feel like he wants to be in a relationship. I feel him very dissatisfied with life. He's unsure about where he wants to go. He's got this sense of, I think you need to sort of really, he wants to look beyond the surface of stuff. He's not really it just doesn't feel like there's anything yet. And when he's ready, he'll let you know. But at this stage, I feel him very dissatisfied with life. He's just not quite seeing the bigger picture. We get the alchemist here, or the magician, and the magician is sort of a bit untrustworthy, not really sort of, you need to look beyond the surface. You need to see beyond the illusion of what's actually going on. Sort of asking you to dive a little bit deeper into the situation here. Okay, so will Daniel reach out? So what's the possibility? What's Daniel going to be doing in regards to Miss Forbes? So will Daniel reach out? What's his possibility? What will Daniel, what will Daniel the Capricorn do in regards to Miss Forbes? Let's have a look. Whoops, that's me being clumsy. Such big cards. So by the way, I'm shuffling them this way. For those who've got big cards, this is the easiest way to sort of shuffle any deck you've got. Whoa! Okay, so okay, the first card we have here is the 10 of things. So it does talk about, but it's reversed. Okay, it was reversed with the other cards. So I'm sort of saying that it's not going to be quite what you expect. Oh, I know it's a bit harsh with the light there. There we go. Okay, so we've got this. It's interesting. Yeah, interesting. We've got the moon card, and then we have the hermit. So for here, I get the sense of it's not going to be quite what you want. It doesn't feel like everything coming together. It feels like something is blocked or delayed in that, for that reason. Feels like something quite emotional. Something emotional is blocking his decision to reach out to you. Feels like for it to come together. Okay, I think there's a real feeling. I don't think the timing's quite right. I just feel like very much in isolation, a sense of solitude. He's feeling very isolated, not ready to sort of reach out as yet. So at this stage, it doesn't feel like he's ready to reach out. He's still got some work to do on himself. It does feel like he's dealing with some emotional issues and things in the situation, trying to gain some knowledge about himself. So at this stage, no, I don't feel like Daniel's going to reach out to you at this moment. Things may change, things may shift, but not at this time. Okay, so next, Splash. Name is Angelica. Aiming for the Dean's List to get discounted tuition in school. Okay. Will aiming for Dean's Lister to get discounted tuition in school benefit the goals more? Okay, so what lies ahead in regards for Angelica in regard to the Dean's List to get discounted in tuition into school? Aiming for the Dean's List. Aiming for the Dean's List. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Dean's List. That's a really good one. That's like, yeah, well, aiming for the, so if you can get this discount, so what lies ahead in regards to benefit for goals? Getting on the Dean's List. I'm just trying to ask Spirit to see where they can, what they can do. Right, let's have a look. Ooh, Hanged Man. Okay, I think you need to look at some other alternatives. Sorry, the light. Sorry, I have to shut my skylight. It jumped and it pinged out. That's better. Okay, so has here about the Hanged Man. It's about looking at things from another alternative, looking at things a bit differently, maybe looking at things from a different angle, look at things a little bit different. So you might have to look at things a little differently in regards to your discounted tuition. Okay, I do feel like I feel like you're in limbo. It's like you're waiting and waiting and you're not doing anything else. It feels like you're just waiting. You're in limbo with the situation. So it's really time for you to sort of look at things from another perspective. You might have to look at things maybe from another angle, maybe to make sure that you've done everything that you need to do, so you're not just hanging around waiting. But it does say, I think if you can look at things from another perspective or look at things from a different angle, maybe look at other options and things like that, it will bring things into fruition. It does feel like there's going to be a gain, an achievement. I feel like you'll be given something. So I just feel like you need to look at the paperwork. Maybe you need to look at the paperwork in a different way. Splash. I think you might need to look at things a little differently. Get some enlightenment, some understanding about the situation. I just feel like you're missing something. Something's missing from the paperwork or from something. Something's not quite done complete. So you really sort of need to, maybe I'm sort of getting the sense of looking in a different direction. Something's not quite, you're missing something. You need to look in a different direction or outside the box. Look outside the box for something. I feel like you're looking in one direction. I feel like you need to sort of widen your viewpoint in some way. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to get benefit to your goals and things like that, but I think it's about the way that you look at it. I think it's the way that you look at the whole picture. I feel like something's not quite, I think you're missing something in the picture. So you might need to go back and have another re-look at everything. Re-look at something. But I do feel like everything will come together, but it's all about what you're missing, if you can see what you're missing. Okay, what's going on with this connection here? How does this Taurus, how does this Taurus feel about Sunny? How does this Taurus feel about them? What does the Taurus feel? How does the Taurus feel? It's an addiction. It's a passion. It's a moment. Something's going to keep you very much chained to the situation. Okay, you really need to look at your beliefs about the situation here. You've got to question your beliefs about what's going on here, because this is a very addictive energy. Okay, it's not actually good for you here. It's very keeping you chained to something. Okay, so it may not be a good idea for you. It's a very much of a I want to say a conquer in a way, keeping you chained to the situation. I think you really need to look at your beliefs about it. You need to look at yeah, I just keep getting the word belief about the situation. You need to look at the belief about what's actually going on. I think you need to question your beliefs about this crush. I don't think he's as, I get a bit of a devilish attitude about it. I don't think it's a very positive energy. Put it that way. I don't think it's a very positive energy. But totally up to you what you do with it, of course. Totally up to you. These are only my, only the cards suggestions. What you do with it is totally up to you. But it doesn't feel very positive. Okay, what does Z think about me? What does Z think about you? What does Z think about Emma? Okay, what does Z think about you? What's the connection between you and Z? Okay. Abundance. Feels like there's a lot of abundance and prosperity coming into play here. A lot of wealth. And a lot of endurance, but a lot of strength and endurance is needed. Okay, so we're talking about abundance and wealth and stuff, but is the abundance that's coming in, is it a lot of good stuff coming in, or is it a lot of stuff that challenges you? Okay, so it's talking about a lot of stuff coming in, talking about a wealth of stuff coming in, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's good stuff or bad stuff. It just means that a lot of it is. So it feels like there's a lot of energy. He thinks a lot about you, but doesn't necessarily going to be good or bad. Okay, so but it is going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage, a lot of endurance, a lot of stamina. So he's thinking a lot about you. He is thinking a lot about you. There is a lot of thought about you. There is an abundance of it, but it means that it's going to take a lot of strength, a lot of endurance, a lot of courage to do anything about it. So there's a wealth of abundance in his thinking about you. Oh, hi, Network New York Finest. How are you? You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys, I just want to sort of say a really quick thought. Guys, when you're asking about relationships and things like that, just a couple of things to take into account. That when they're not really contacting you, there's not really... Oh, I just dropped all the books. That's really cool. I want you to think about something for a minute. If they're not contacting you, you're not sure about how they actually feel, they're not showing you how they feel, they're not telling you how they feel, maybe they're just not into you. So just think about things for a minute. Are they contacting you? Are they telling you that they're interested? Are they showing you? Are they showing up when they say they would? Just a couple of little things to think about when you're asking about the relation, when you're thinking about the relationships, you're thinking about the crushes, you're thinking about things. Just something to think about. Okay? This is a really good book. It really helped me in a lot of aspects. So just want you to think about things when you're thinking about relationships and you're thinking about this guy and you're thinking about how wonderful they are. Is he contacting you? Is he being honest? Is he saying one thing but doing another? Just some thoughts. So I want you to think about, when you're thinking about relationships, think about the no excuses truth to understanding. Okay. So I sometimes feel my readings can be a bit harsh because they're straight to the point. I mean, sometimes the relationships are wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But there are times when they're just those things, when the guys are just not there. Oh, sorry, network. Sorry, it takes you a long time. It shouldn't take that long. Everybody else sort of seems to be able to go through quite quickly. Shouldn't take that long. Everybody else sort of seems to work through quite quick. Once you do the tip or the donation, whatever way you want to do it, can just go straight through and just do oops, do this one here. The only reason why I go through Ko-Fi, because that's the one that works for me. It does the way they because I'm in New Zealand, and it means that you get exclusive it helps me keep track of everything. Let's see if I can do you let's have a look. Try that link, or try a minute, let me see if I can go into no, that's not going to work either. Okay, so I'm just trying to find something here. Okay, so let me just go back a bit. I have to go back a few pages to find the link. I'll see if I can find the PayPal link. See if I can find. I don't really use it much, but I'll see if I can find that PayPal link. Here we go. Copy. That's what I want. Found it. Okay, so I'm trying to do this for you. If you try this one. You just have to let me know that you've donated. Just put the PayPal me link. Try that one. If you have trouble with the Ko-Fi one, try the PayPal me link, but you'll have to tell me and let me know that you've donated, because then I have to go, because I see it, because it doesn't show up in the chat like the Ko-Fi does. Ko-Fi shows up and lets me know. That's one reason why I use it, why I use the Ko-Fi, is because it shows up. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. So with readings, I see Virgo's distracted. So okay, so just let me know if you do donate, because use the PayPal link then if you do, and just let me know. No big deal. But it just that it doesn't show up, you see, that's why, and I have to go through a different screen. I have to go through a bit of a login thing, and it's a bit of a pain. I have to go through a security challenge. It's a bit of a pain. Oh, logged in. Mountains. Okay, mountain. I think a hill. Mountain, I think. God, is that it? Yeah. Sometimes I don't get it. Oh, no. What have I done now? Crosswalk. Traffic lights. Oh, my God. There you go. See, I'm sorry it takes so long for me to even get in there. Right, dashboard. Right, okay. Got it. Okay, so I'm in PayPal. So hopefully that'll help. Sorry, New York finest. I'm sorry that it's so difficult. So only with being in New Zealand, we're a little bit limited, and we only just got the PayPal me link, and I sort of doesn't really sort of show up on my live stream, so it takes me a moment to sort of find it. If you do donate, you have to actually let me know. So hopefully it'll help doing the link that way. So while we wait and see if there's any other questions or anything coming up, let me continue sort of talking about the Visconti Sforza sort of, or tarot, history of tarot. So let's have a look. How would a rich and powerful nobleman living in Milan in the mid-1400s commemorate a birth, a wedding, or an anniversary? A portrait would be a fine choice were it not so yesterday. A gala would be great fun, but over so quickly. No, it would have to be something both lasting and unique, an undertaking available only to those with illustrious social connections and substantial wealth. The new trend of commissioning a deck of playing cards would fit the bill to a T. Painted by gifted artists, the cards were an original way for an aristocrat to mark a momentous occasion and showcase his exalted station. Often the painted cards feature members of the commissioning family dressed in their finest garments, imposed in elaborate settings. These cards offered future generations a fascinating, if ardelious, glimpse into the lives of the nobility who flourished in the time and place. One of the oldest and most complete surviving decks of playing cards was commissioned by Milan's ruling family, the Visconti Sforzas. Right. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Wow. Thank you very, very much. Muchly appreciated. Wow. Wow, thank you. You need a private reading. Oh my God, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you very, very much. What's your question? Oh my God, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that at all. That's huge. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you very, very much, New York finest. That's muchly appreciated. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so what's your question? What's your question, and what are we going to do? We've got lots and lots to do for you in regards to good. I'm pleased the PayPal worked. Wow, so you got a big reading coming up for you. Okay, so let's do Whoa, that just thinking about you, and these are the cards that popped out to start with. So let's start. Okay, you want to know about love. That was the first thing I thought about, love, right? So love came up, and it was all about the creating memories. It's all about being nostalgic, thinking about the past, thinking about what lies ahead. It's about a lot of contemplation, trying to find a sense of harmony within your love. Okay, so love is all about finding a sense of harmony in what goes on for you. Seven of Wands. So we've got seven of batons, should I say. So we've got this, there is a need for you to really sort of stand up for what you really want in love. What do you truly want, New York finest? Okay, so what do you truly want in regards to love? That's something that you need to sort of really stand up and really know it within yourself, and what you truly want, allowing you this ability to move through the processes. I want to say move through the processes of what you truly want here. Okay, so love is all about, this coming in is about making memories, creating memories, contemplating and reflecting in what lies ahead for you. So what do you truly want in regards to love? That's what's really important here, is what do you truly want? So thinking about those things, being able to stand up for what you truly believe that you deserve in love too. That's what's your worth, is what you're worth within yourself. That's really important. So that's part of the self-love, and loving yourself and loving others as well, and bringing love into your life in many aspects here. So you've got this thing about this feeling like you're moving through, finishing tasks, being able to achieve what you truly want within yourself. And that's part of the process of loving self, loving thing. So we've got this celebrating love in many ways. Okay, being able to celebrate love, celebrate your achievements with somebody. Okay, I do feel like there is a real connection here. It's creating a sense of stability. Okay, you've got the stability and foundations being built here. I do feel like there's foundations in regards to the passions and your desires and what you want. Okay. Wow. I just feel like there are some things that are weighing you down, though, that are heavy. Some things in regards to love are sort of weighing you down. It's like you are worrying or stressing. I feel like there's something that's quite heavy on your shoulders in regards to love. And we got this moving, it's contemplating in the direction you're actually moving into. Okay, I feel like it's sort of weighing you down. But it does talk about success. If you can sort of let things fall from your shoulders, I want to say let things fall away from your shoulders, allowing yourself to just breathe in regards to love. Okay, because I do feel it's quite heavy in you. Woo! It's about being vulnerable. Okay, I got the word vulnerable to being in love. Okay, allowing yourself to just breathe. Okay, allow yourself to just surrender to how things are going to fall. And I think that's quite hard to do. It's not easy to just allow things to be. It's like it's like you want to force things into a direction. Sometimes you just got to allow things to just be, surrender. And that's so difficult sometimes to do that here. Ooh. Okay. So swords. Ten of Swords tells us there's some changes coming. I do feel like there's some things that need to be final, some things that you need to let go of, release. I want to say cut away in a way, like to really sort of make it final, let it go. There's some things that you need to sort of really close on the mind, the perspective, the intuition, the idea you might have had. It's about letting those things go. And I know it's hard. It's not easy. And we'll get there in regard to that situation. Okay. So it's really important to look at what are you actually focusing, what challenges do you have in regards to love? Okay, so what challenges do you need to look at in regard to relationship, past relationships? What are you trying to control? Yeah, scared to do so. Yes, I can understand that. It's about, with the 5 of Cups here, it's all about what can you focus on? What are you focusing on in regards to the relationship, in regards to love? There are some things in life we cannot control, and there's some things that we can. So it's important to really focus on the things that you can control, the things that you can change, and the changes within ourselves. And a lot of it is about our perspectives, our thoughts, our ideas about love. And it's so hard to do that. And there's some really good books in regards to relationships. I have done a video on relationship books that can be used for, to help you with that. And there's one good book here. Oh, actually, I think I put it over here. I did too. There's one really good book. If you can get a chance, actually, there's 2 here. No, that's not it. It must be underneath. There's this one here, which is a really good book, Hiding an Unnatural Happiness. Okay, this is a really good book here in regards to the relationship, about being happy. And there's another really good book too that I want to grab. I'm just going to shift my books. Oops, that was a bit loud, wasn't it? And I want to say these are not easy steps. Maybe I put it up in the folder. Oh, I hate it when I move things around. I can never find what I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. It's Journey of the Heart. Yeah, and those things are really hard to move through those and to really surrender. So asking for those things, writing them on a bit of paper, and then burning the paper and putting it into the universe. So being able to surrender, to say to the universe, this is what I want. I want someone who's equal, who shows me respect, who's non-judgmental, and then burning it out into things. But allowing your heart to surrender is quite hard. But this is a really good book, Journey of the Heart. I found it really helped in many aspects. So yeah, really good. So yeah, and I think you will do so. So I haven't quite finished yet with you, but I'm just going to do, because I haven't looked at your other parts of your reading, but let's sort of get down to working with you in many ways. Let's start with the Crystal Grid Oracle. Let's begin with that. So what's going to help with love? Oh, here we have a channel card, Black Phantom Quartz. And so Black Phantom Quartz is really cool to help you to sort of channel the messages through yourself. So you can sort of get that information here. I'm doing donations first, Shaq. I'm doing donations first. But I worry about being karmic. No, you're fine with that. Your truth with me and not being cheated on. Okay. Okay, so that's what you're focusing. So you keep focusing on being cheated. That's the energy you're going to bring in. Okay, that's the energy you're going to bring in, because that's your past experiences. So it's having the courage with red jasper. Okay, and I've got one more for you here, is with the amethyst with transformation. Okay, so being able to sort of trust the messages that are coming, allowing the messages from the universe to come in. Okay, New York Finest. I'm doing donations, share. So it'd be a while. New York Finest did a really big donation, so we've got quite a bit to do here. So this is going to really help. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you've got this black phantom quartz. So just take a moment, if you can, do a photo of these cards. Okay, come back and do it later if you want to, or if you can do your camera, or do a quick photo. So this is what you want to think, because you might not have the crystals in itself. Okay, so you might not have the crystals themselves, and that doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply this healing energy. It's going to give you the courage that you need, and to allow the transformations to come through. So this energy is going to be really important aspect here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at, applying the healing energy that's needed to help New York Finest. So I'm sending through this healing energy for you. Okay, so I'm going to send this healing energy through for you. Okay, so I'm sent through that healing energy. That's really important aspect here. And I'm actually going to do, is because this love is quite a big thing for you in regards to this. We're going to look at this past life energy. Where are we? Ugh. What past life energy do we need to clear for New York Finest? Okay, so let's look at past life energy that needs to be cleared for New York Finest. Let's have a look at what energy needs to be cleared. So let's do that first. Cool. So let's look at, see what. Okay, so I've pulled 3 cards. So let's look at your energy. Okay, regards to love, regards to situations. Okay, so the first thing we've got is about being in control, being a leader. I think that was I feel that was quite hard for you. That's quite hard for you now. You feel like it's quite hard for you to be, sort of feel like you're in control of things. And this could be to do with, oh, I'm also getting about your teenage years. Something happened in your teenage years. Okay, something happened in your teenage years that threw you for a 6. Okay, threw you for a 6 in regards to love. And it could have been to do with, and again, about feeling like you're being persecuted, if you like, being executed for, if you like, or being persecuted for being in love, or being challenged to that. So I do feel like there was a part of a teenage year, sort of past life energy in regards to being in control. It felt like you were hurt severely several times. Yeah. Okay, so that's affecting you now. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear that energy. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to clear this energy. Okay, so let's clear this energy. So we're just going to clear, and clear. Okay, we're going to undo a layer of the onions. Cisco, I've done your reading. Cisco, I've done your reading. So I'm just clearing out New York Finest. So we're just doing your things here. Bye, Cisco. New York Finest. So I'm just clearing out all this energy that you've been feeling, all this clutter that's sort of taken up your life. Okay, so we're just going to clear this energy. We're just undoing a layer. This is part of my soul life clearing energy, soul energy clearing that I do. Okay, this is only a very small sample with these cards here. We're just clearing away this energy, this negative energy that you've been carrying forward. We're just clearing it away. So take a nice deep breath, New York Finest. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. So we're just going to clear that energy. We're clearing it away, undoing the layer, just clearing away that layer of energy that you've carried forward. So take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Oh, from then to now, exactly. You're clearing all that away. So we're just clearing it away. We're just clearing it away. We just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're just clearing away those layers. Those things that have been quite deeply ingrained. So we're just clearing that away. Okay. Is there anything else in regards to this that needs to be cleared at this stage? Nope, that's done for now. Okay, so if you can just accept that healing, just go through and just... Okay, so we've cleared that energy. We've cleared that one. Okay, so I can do this. Okay, what's the next layer that we need to focus on in regards to the relationship? We're just going to go through and do another layer because I feel like that's going to be really important here. So what are we going to do here? What else are we going to clear? Okay, so the next two cards we've got here is about feeling like you're being cursed, is what I got here. And it comes from a family inheritance. It feels like you've inherited it from family members. It feels like there's a family curse, so to speak, is what it feels like. It feels like it's been ingrained. It's been ingrained into your family in some way. So I'm getting a sense of like a family curse in some way. It feels like it's very much ingrained. So someone sort of said, oh, you're cursed, or you're feeling like your family is like, oh, we've always had such bad luck with regards to love or whatever is going on in life. Feels like this whole thing. So we want to clear that energy as well. So let's clear this energy in regards to the family curse. Let's clear that energy. Because we don't want to hold on to that. We don't want to hold on to that energy. That's going to be cleared here. So we're going to clear that energy. Okay, is there anything else that needs to be cleared in regards to that energy? No? Okay, so that's done. Okay, so I might just do, let's just see, is there anything else that's important in regards to energies that need to be cleared? We've done a few layers here. So we're just doing these two as well, I think. So what have I got here? So the first card we have is a sense of feeling like you have to I want to say that you're feeling like you have to be like a martyr in a way, feeling like you have to do take it for everybody else. Okay, you felt like the black sheep. Okay, so now we've got the sense of being like a martyr, like you have to take it for everybody else. Okay, and there's a sense of, I want to say a deprivation, like a sense of feeling like the food was a luxury, feeling like food was a luxury and not something that you deserved. Okay, I felt like there was food that was a luxury and things like that. And there is a sense of being, and in the past, it might have to do with being a sense of being out in the wild west. So this is a past life thing that you might have brought into this current life, right? Sense of food was so scarce, was so scarce. Okay, that food was something you were deprived of, and that, you know, everybody else had to eat first before you ate, sort of energy. And that's something that you might have brought forward into this life here. So we're going to clear this energy as well in regards to food. And that can be part of loving self, loving what you're worth, and which is part of why you might have been hurt, you know, in some of the challenges and things. And you can bring through that into the love, into relationships and things like that as well. So we're going to clear that energy. Okay, so we're going to clear this energy in regards to the diet, in regards to food, regards to being deprived, feeling like you have to take it for, you know, everybody else has to eat before you do, sort of energy here. So we're just going to clear that energy as well. Clear, 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 clear. And let us know when it's verified, when it's complete. So just take a nice deep breath and let me know how you're feeling. I want you to acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge how you're feeling, and it's okay if you, whatever way you feel. Okay, so how are you feeling about this as we clear away these layers? And I feel like we've got so much more that we could be doing, but this is just so important for you right now in regards to love, in regards to the relationships. If we can clear away some of these layers that you're holding on to. Validation. Okay, so I really want you to feel as though you've just allowing the healing to take place. You're allowing yourself to heal. It's okay to heal. Okay, you're giving yourself permission to heal now. Okay, that's a big thing. You deserve to heal. You deserve to let this stuff go. A love for it. You deserve to allow it to be cleared. And if you feel like crying, it's okay to cry. Okay? It's okay to feel how you feel. Okay, this is something huge here. We're clearing away a lot of layers and a lot of stuff here. Okay, so we're verified and we're complete. Is there anything else that we need to clear at this stage, or is that, no, that's enough? It's time for some healing. Okay, so in regards to healing, we're going to do some bark flowers here. We've looked at the crystals that are going to help you in regards to this with the quartz, the jasper, and the amethyst here. But we're also going to do... See, this is what happens when I clean up. I then can't find what I'm looking for. Right, okay. So let's do the bark flowers next for some healing energy, because you need to heal as well. We've cleared it away. We've cleared away, and now it's time to do some healing with the bark flowers. So I'm going to do 7 remedies. So I'm going to choose 7 cards in regards to this. Okay, so we're doing some healing here. So I'm going to choose 7 cards. And the first one we're going to choose is crab apple. That's really important here. Wild rose, agrimony. Okay. We've got mimulus and holly. So that's 4, 5. 6 is vervain, and 7. We're doing a 7 bark flowers. Okay, beech. So let's have a look and see what the bark flowers are really quickly. So we've got crab apple. So just take a moment to look at this. So crab apple. Okay, this is a real cleansing remedy, okay? This is when you're feeling a bit despondent and you're feeling like there's despair. So it's going to allow you to feel that cleansing energy. Oh, I can understand you crying. I can understand here. So we're going to move through this because you're so, yeah, I can understand how you're feeling. So we're going to get this crab apple. We're going to start with the crab apple. Next is the wild rose, because we really want this healing to take place. You're worth to be healed. You're worth it. You know, beautiful soul, and just needs a little bit of love, and you deserve love. That's, I think, it's been really hard for you, that deserving of love. And I think it's been really hard here. So this is the feeling when you're feeling resigned to things. Okay, resigned to their condition, resigned to what's going on. You're always more than enough. You're more than enough. Okay, agrimony. Agrimony. This is why I want to do this healing session for you, because I really feel like this is going to really help in many ways. So this is the mental torture, your worry that you do, and the way that you don't quite bring it out into the open all the time. And this has been a huge thing for you. So let's have a look at mimulus. So I'm just sort of getting a bit of a feeling for what we're doing here for you. And then I'll do you another healing session here. So we're doing quite a bit for you, and you so need it. and you so deserve it. Okay, this is going to deal with any fear or anxiety that you've got. Okay, so that's really good with Mimulus. And then we have beach. So let's have a look at the beach. Okay, so this is about when you're feeling you're being criticized and you're feeling like people are passing judgment on you. Okay, and people are intolerant. So we want to deal with that sort of energy as well. Then we have vervain. Okay, so vervain. You know, you don't deserve to be treated with disrespect at all. You deserve to be treated with respect at all times. So this is strain, stress, tension. This is when you're feeling totally tensed with everything going on and very stressed with everything. And so holly, which is the last one here. So let's have a look and see what holly's going to do. It's going to provide the healing energy of these things. So we're going to combine the bark flowers for you. So this does with anyone anybody who hates you or shows you negative energy, anyone who's very envious of you. There's a lot of jealous people out there. There's a lot of jealous people out there and very suspicious people. So there's some people that are not very nice and they're jealous because of who you are or what you're about, because you're a kind and caring person. You're a person with a lot of love, you know. So I think that's really important here. So let's apply the healing. Again, we're going to take you a nice deep breath. I'm actually going to do this first. Take a nice deep breath, New York Finest. You'll start to feel the difference, starting to feel the healing. So I just want you to take a nice deep breath and feel the love. Okay, so now we're just going to apply the healing energy. Okay, so let's apply that healing energy. So we're applying the healing. Okay, we're just applying the healing now. I'm doing donations at the moment. I'm doing a donation reading, so you're just going to have to wait. Okay, so I'm applying the healing love energy. Okay, so we're just applying the bark flowers. So 7 remedies combined together to create that vibrational essence. Hi, Patsy, how are you? So I'm just applying some healing. New York Finest, we're just doing a donation reading, Patsy. I'm doing donation readings at the moment. So this is going to take a little bit of time. So I'm just applying some healing. We're doing a big healing session as well as part of the readings. Oh, I'm good, Patsy, good. Things are going well in my new space. So I'm just applying this healing for New York Finest. Just applying all that healing energy. Just taking a little moment and verify when complete. Okay, that's completed. Okay, so that's in regards to love. And that's, I think, has been your biggest thing. So what you need to do is just allow that energy to flow in. Okay, so we're going to allow that energy to just flow in regards to love. So that's the first thing we've done. I've got to do the rest of your reading yet. Yep. Whew. There's a lot there. It's going to take you a little while to process that. Give it 24 hours, New York Finest, in regards to the love aspect. Now let's continue. Let's have a look at money. And then we'll see what's next for you. So I haven't quite finished your reading yet. That was just the beginning. That was the big thing that I wanted to focus on, really. Yeah. It'll take some time. It's a bit of a process. But it's going to give you the 24 hours just to do that side of it. Now, let's have a look at your money side of things. So what's happening with money, with finances in regards for New York Finest? So what's going on with money and finances? So let's have a look at that here. Oh, that's good, New York Finest. I'm so pleased that you're feeling a bit lighter. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That's really good. Okay, so let's have a look at your money, your finances. So what lies ahead in regards to money for New York Finest? Okay, money, you need to make sure that you look at all your options available to you. And I think that's to do with banking. Okay, it's about the banking. It's about the interests and things like that. I'm getting a lot about banking and interests and things like that. I think you need to look at your accounts and see what's the best type of account that you need, is what I'm getting here. It's interesting because I'm getting a lot about banking stuff happening. Okay, so like you need to really look at the bank and your interests and what's the best that you're going to get your money back on, which is really important here. Being able to find some stability, emotional stability within the money situation as well is really important. Being able to see the things that you might be missing. Okay, so money, I think, is really important for you to look at your banking situation and what's actually going out. Try to find a sense of emotional stability within your finances is super important as well. It's interesting because we get a sense of, I want to say, foundations in the desires that you want and the passion and the goals. Okay, and your goals and that as well. So I do feel like there's a lot about having this sense of foundation being built. I'm getting a lot about building foundations. Having a look at what you can manifest. Okay, what you can manifest within your money, using your skills and the abilities that you do have to create your reality in regards to your money. Okay, do you think there's a bit of delays and things like, oh, there's delays in the, okay, so I do feel like there's a lot about having that sense of using your skills and abilities. Again, you get that sense of being weighed down. I know money can be a bit of a worry as well, but if you can just put away a few dollars a week, look at the banking situation, see what's going on there. Okay, finding a sense of emotional balance. Okay, I get a lot about finding that emotional balance, about what are you spending? So what's your income and then what's your outcome? And making sure your income is more than your outcome. So making sure you're putting away a little bit aside each day. I keep getting that putting a little bit aside. Don't know why I keep getting that. I think there could be that one here is a sense of just building foundations, and I just keep getting putting something aside. Okay, again, you get that sense of standing up for what you believe in regards to your finances. Oh, your non-profit organization. Oh, that's what you've been working on? Okay. That might be part of the banking side of it then. Okay, that might be part of the banking side of it. That could be quite important here. And it can get quite emotional, stress and worry and things like that about the situation. Okay, so that's really important here. So I do feel like there's a sense of sort of standing up for what you need in regards to, and everyone wants it. Yeah, can understand that. It's interesting because you need to stand in your power. It's interesting because you do need to stand in your power, because you be careful about what people are wanting to take. A lot of people take, not very good at giving. There's a lot of people that take and not very good at giving. So boundaries is going to be really important for you, New York Finest. Okay, really important for you to have this sense of, I want to say, boundaries are so important here. About be careful about what people are taking. You have to stand in your own power. Have the clarity. Again, I get that boundaries, removing any confusion, policy lists. Okay, do you have a, I want to say, do you have your policies written down? Okay, New York Finest, are you actually being able to write down with clarity, so there's no confusion, what your policies are in regards to the finances, your ethics, your your policies, your ethics, your you've been hacked trying to get the money while coming in. Oh my god. So you need to find to get the to be, oh wow. Okay. So I just feel like there's a lot of stuff going in regards to the money side of things. So it's important to have like the policies, the ethics, the paperwork, everything sort of done. Okay. So we're looking for new opportunities here. We're looking at opportunities coming your way. I do feel like there's an opportunity arising with the finances. All boundaries are so important. New York Finest. Boundaries. But an opportunity is coming your way in regards to this. But I do get a sense of you needing to be quite firm and quite practical with the money. You have to say no. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. But you do have an opportunity coming, and it's also about the sense of you being quite firm, quite military aspect of it. I keep with this card, I keep getting military for some reason coming up really strongly here with the sense of, and I think it's because to do with the family. The family is very much about war and that with this deck. So I'm getting a lot about war, battles, conflicts, staying firm, being the sense of with this whole situation. So with finances, definitely got to be firm. Okay, I think that's the last card there. It's about being firm, being direct is really important. Now, I'm actually going to get the, okay. So I'm getting the Sibylla cards here in my head for some reason. Ooh, jeepers creepers, don't drop everything. As we go. Now, where's the Sibylla cards? No, that's Min and Man. I don't want that one. Yep, there it is. Sibylla. Because we're doing Italian. We're doing the Visconti Sforza, which is Italian. Wow, Martha, thank you very much for the donation. Yep. Right. Okay, so let's look at the Sibylla. So what can we tell us about the finances? Tell us anything more about the finances, direct, what's important. Whoa. Okay. So finances tells us there's hope. There's always hope. And about being in control. Again, you get that sense of being in control, being the leader, being in charge. But saying no is going to be really important, like being the lord of the card, being the ruler, being the aristocrat is about all being that sort of being in charge, should I say, is all about being able to say no. Having boundaries is super important here. So it's all about the transformation, the changes, the ending, the things that need to end, those things that need to be final. And that's where I think the boundaries come into play here. Okay, so what else can you tell us about this money, these finances? This is quite a large donation, so I'm sorry it's taking a little while, but it's all right. I've got a little bit of time. I'm not in any particular hurry. Okay, so you might find yourself with a bit of melancholy, a bit of sadness and things like that, and that's part of the healing. You will get through the healing process now. So I do feel like you'll find times again that things are stressful, things are overwhelming, okay, and things have been challenging for you. Okay, so this is the past coming up here. This is the past. This is very much, this is telling me this is the past. This is the challenges that you've come through. Okay, so it's telling me. See, this is why I keep getting military. Isn't this interesting? I got the soldier card. So again, we get this fight, this challenge, this keep fighting, don't give up. Don't give up, New York finest. Don't give up with all the challenges and things that you've gone through. Okay, so don't give up. Keep going. Keep fighting, because you're going to get there. It is going to be okay. You are going to get through the battles, is what they're telling me. You're going to get through the battles. Okay, yes, you're going to have some challenges. There's always going to be people out there who are full of that, but there is going to be a sense of a reunion, and I think that's a reconnection with the money. Everything's going to be a-okay. Everything's going to be sorted. I feel like everything's going to come to where it's meant to be. You're going to have that sense of reunion. Everything's going to sort of come together. Everything's going to be, yes, there's been some challenges. Yes, there will be some challenges. There's some really horrible people out there, but I think you're going to be a-okay. I do feel like everything's sort of going to come together. It's going to be the sense of, I want to say a sense of youthful energy, a sense of energy coming in, youthful energy, being receptive, being open, energy coming in. Okay, so I've got Martha coming in as well. So Martha, hi, welcome Martha. Thank you very much for the donation, muchly appreciated. You will be next, Martha. So yeah, I do feel like there's a sense of, here we go, I get a sense of connection. Okay, and I've got a very feminine energy here, so I've got a lot of stuff receiving. I feel like you're receiving a lot of stuff here. So I do feel like there'll be more money coming in, more things being sorted, and abundance and prosperity in regards to the money side of things. So I do feel like everything's sort of coming together with the money side of it. Okay, so money is definitely on the go. I think it'll be all right. I know there's some challenges, but I do think everything's going to be worked out all right. New York finest in regards to the money side of it. Okay, so now let's look and see what lies ahead for you in regards to life in general. Let's have a look and see what lies ahead for you in regards to life in general. Cool. I'm pleased you've got that faith. That faith is great. It's just a reminder that everything's going to be a-okay. Don't give up. It's going to work out okay in the end in regards to the money. It's okay. So let's lies ahead. What lies ahead for New York finest on an overall? Okay, so let's have a look and see what lies ahead overall. What lies ahead overall? So let's have a look. Moving success. Okay, tells us that you've got success overall. There's a lot of truth coming in from within you. I think you've got a lot of integrity here. So just, you've got a lot of integrity coming in. You've got a lot of truth coming in for you. That speaks very much. Just remembering to keep your emotions in balance. Try not to let yourself get too emotional. Make sure you take a breath and allow yourself to not be too excessive in your actions. Just take your time. Don't rush through things at all. It's just really important here. I do feel like there's a real sense of choosing your path wisely. I do feel like you're emotionally going to be good. It's going to be good fortune in regards to your emotions. Overall, I think things are going to be really good now that we're on the right path of healing. I do feel like things are going to come in as you sort of acknowledge your emotions, but don't let yourself react. Take a nice deep breath, and you're going to move forward with a much better positive energy in regards to your future. Now, I'm just going to do a couple more little things here. Firstly, we're going to do, where is it? Color card. That's what I want. Feel like I'm going to do a little bit of healing. Now we're getting the sense of color. What color are we going to work with in regards to you coming in? Okay, here. So I'm just waiting for Martha. I'm not sure who Martha is. I do have a donation through from Martha, so I'm just not sure who that is. Thanks, Patsy, for writing that up. So I'd just love to know who this Martha is, and do I have a question from her? Okay, what's next? What's the last sort of healing energy that we're going to do for New York Finest? What color cards are going to be helpful? Okay, the first card we've got is Apricot. It's about having some laughter, okay, having some fun, rejoicing and celebrating who you are, allowing yourself to strengthen your faith through lilac. Again, you've got that faith coming in, so it's confirmation. And the last card is Emerald, about calming your body, mind, and spirit, your soul. Okay, so these are the colors that we've got for you today, is the apricot, the lilac, and the emerald. And we're just going to send through that last little bit of healing energy. And what did I just knock over? Yeah, oops, it's the cherry. Right, okay. So this is the last little bit of healing energy we're sending through for you today. Okay, so we're just feeling through this color. Whoa, that's quite a strong one there. It's sort of really sort of coming through quite strongly, sending that last little bit of color energy for you. So it's the apricot, the lilac, and the emerald sending through. So this is going to help you deal with your abilities, your development within yourself. Okay, your own once you find yourself in balance, you're going to find yourself developing really quickly within yourself. Okay, so are you talking about your psychic abilities, New York Finest? Talking about your clairvoyance, your intuition? And that's what this is doing. This is preparing you for sort of opening up to allow yourself to be calm and relaxed, and allowing yourself to be with your abilities. Whew. And verify when complete. Okay, so chakras balanced. We balanced out the chakras. And stop when complete. Oh, we've done all that healing, so I think your chakras are getting pretty much in balance now at the moment. Okay, is there anything else that needs to be done at this time? No. Okay, so we're clear. So we've applied all the healing that we need to do. We've got the messages that we need to do. I think we've done everything. So that's going to help awaken your intuition. Once you're feeling much more calmer, much more relaxed, you're going to find yourself really sort of opening up to what's possible here. So that's going to be a really important part of your process there. Once you find yourself going through this healing, you're going to find yourself opening up much more to your abilities and your gifts. So hopefully that's going to give you the next 24 hours. Don't forget to sort of take care of yourself. Be quite gentle and allow yourself that healing energy. Okay, so next on the list I have here is Martha. So I'm not quite sure who that is. So let me just do a bit of a quick skizzy here. So Martha, I'm not too sure on who you are, but thank you very, very much for supporting me. And that was quite a while ago. So Martha. And then whoever's here, I will do a reading for you as well. I'm just waiting for Martha's question. Right, so who has a question? So all I need is some questions in here. So hi, one mind, Shaq, Patsy, I know I saw you here. So Solicito, Hi, yep. So let's do some messages. I just want to know who. Oh, Varushka, is that you? If you've donated, have you? Varushka. Let me just have a look in my. Here, let me just do this. This will tell me. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to check how much what that was. That's cool. Okay, so I just need a question. Yep, you're here. Yep. So I'm just looking for. Oh, okay. So I'm just looking to see who donated. So while I wait for that, but we've got some questions, please. So we've got one mind with a question here. So I'll do that. So let's just do some of the while I wait for this donation. Wait and see for Martha to turn up. So I will do these other readings. So yeah, so just type your question in, that'll be really cool, and I'll just do these questions really quickly. So if you're Martha, please just type your question in and let me know it's you. And everyone else, I'll just type your so please type in a question, please. So if you've got a reading, so yep, let me know. One mind, how will M react to my message? So how will M actually react? How will M react? It's interesting with the Lovers card. So it does feel like there is a choice to the situation. Not the Lovers. That's more like the World card to me. Always do this, don't I? With this deck. These two cards always get muddled up with, the Lovers and the World. I don't know why. So let me just double check. Oh, it is the World card. So what am I talking about? Shifts and things. So let's have a look. How will M react to your message? It is about the sense of, sorry, I just had to reground myself. I think I have to light another incense and clear that energy from that reading. I think I'm feeling a bit and heavy there. So just give me a minute to just change this energy that's going on here. Just to, from that reading and that, I'm a little bit, that was quite a while, quite a long reading that I did. That was donated. So just take me a minute here. Just clear that energy. And I should have done it before. I should have relit this incense before I started reading again. Need to sort of clear the air, so to speak. Sometimes you've got to do that between a reading. Let's just clear the air. So I want to make sure that I'm getting where I'm supposed to be. Okay, so give me the message here. So what's going on in regards to how will M react to the message here? Let me give me a little bit more information. How will M react to the message? How will M react? You're talking about there's been a shift. Okay, there's going to be an end of a cycle. Feels like there's a closure, end of something. That's interesting because we get the Judgment card here with that sense of with integrity, with a sense of an awakening, an understanding. So there's definitely a shift. I do feel like there's going to be a shift, a new cycle, and there's going to be an awakening, an understanding to the situation. So I do feel like he's going to awaken to it. Something is going to sort of shift within him, within M. Something's going to shift within M in regards to the reading. It's not a love situation. No, it doesn't feel like there's a love situation at all. No, it's not. Even with Lovers card, it wouldn't have been. It would have been about choices. But I do feel like there's sense of, there's an awakening within the situation. This definitely feels like there's an... Okay, so it does feel like there's a shift in the energy. There'll be a shift in the energy and an awakening to something going on with the message. See, I don't know how, it doesn't feel very important, but it does feel like it's going to impact you for some reason. It does feel like it's impacting you. It's like you're holding on to that whole reason for the message. So there's a shift and there's an awakening to the situation. But it doesn't feel romance. Doesn't feel romantic at all. That's why I didn't make, that's why that when I first saw the card, it didn't make sense in a minute with what I was getting. Okay, so the next question is that I've got here is a general. Oops, wrong one here. Here was a general reading. So set this aside, and then I'll do Varushkas and then sharks. Okay, so Solicito. So if you're Martha and you've donated, please type in your message, because I'm not coming through for some reason. So I might be where I might need to have a look at some here. So I'm just not sure who this Martha is. I'm not getting any information. Oh, you didn't donate? Okay, cool. That's all right. I'll do your reading. Things are coming through so slowly. So I'm just trying to find out who this Martha is. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, general question. Okay, so if you want to know what's going on in your life right now, what lies ahead for you? Okay, the first thing is to let your true self shine. It feels like there's a light coming out of the darkness. It feels like you've been standing in a lot of darkness at the moment, and you're trying to find that light. Okay, and the light comes from within yourself. Okay, and I know things feel like they're doom and gloom, and things might feeling like they're a little bit overwhelmed, but it's important for you to really rebuild the life that you want by allowing your true light to shine through. Okay, so that's really important here, to allow yourself to really feel as though you are finding the light out of the darkness. Okay, and even though everything might seem like it's a bit doom and gloomy, like everything's a bit wobbly, it feels like your life's been shaken up, this gives you the opportunity to redesign the path that you want. It's giving you a chance to recreate what you want out of life, to manifest, to regain your passion. Yeah, exactly, to regain your passion. So this is what's giving you the possibilities here, to have that enlightenment, that understanding, that leap of faith. Okay, you got drama at work and you let it get to you. Okay, so that's why you felt like you were in a dark space, headspace, and now you've got to build what you want out of life. Find that light out of all the darkness and allow yourself to recreate what you want, regain your passion. Yes, to have that leap of faith. To have that understanding, to be able to stand on solid ground is really important there. Okay, so it's got coming up, but it's how you choose to react that's going to make a difference. To find the lightness, the light out of the darkness here. Comes from within. Okay, you had a side hustle, so now it's about maybe going back to your creative passion, that creative energy, and allowing yourself to build the path that you actually want. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you where you need to be. So next we've got Varushka next. Okay, general reading. Patsy, I'm still waiting for Martha. She's come through, so thanks for doing the don't forget to like, and don't forget those that donate do go in the draw for a free 30-minute Reiki session as well. They do go through for a healing session, a 30-minute Reiki session from me as well. Okay, general reading. So let's have a look. What's going on with Varushka at the moment? What's really important here? What's really important for Varushka? Okay. So you find yourself at a bit of a crossroads, trying to find a balance in the mind. I feel like you're torn in different directions. I feel like you're being pulled in different directions. You feel like you are mentally just exhausted. I'm getting a really exhausted feeling from you, Verushka. Like you're absolutely exhausted with what's going on here. And you're feeling like you just need to sort of take some time out for you, which is super important emotionally, and sort of gain what you truly want for yourself. Okay, so mentally you just really need to sort of take some time out for you to be able to find a sense of emotional renewal. You're having a bit of a burnout. Okay, so I think that's going to really help you just to sort of take some time out for you. Take a moment to see that things are happening behind this. There are some things that are happening behind the scenes, and it's important that you just sort of, I feel like you just need to sort of cross. I'm actually getting like the Rider-Waite-Smith where you just cross your arms and leave everything behind you. Okay, like you need to just cross your arms and leave everything behind you. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm actually just crossing my arms here, crossing my arms and saying, hey, look, just leave everything else behind me. I'm not going to get tied up into everybody else's stuff. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I need some time out for me. So your wish fulfilled is for you to actually take some time out for you. Okay, so hopefully that'll help get you in the right direction here. Okay, so next on my list here, while I'm still waiting for Martha, is Shaq. Okay. So I don't know why she's okay, so that's really important here. Okay, Schlock and Vegetu have it all together. Will Schlock and Vegetu. So what's going on with the love relationship? So what lies ahead in regards to the relationship with Schlock and Vegetu? Now, remember in love, okay, so you're talking about being romantic, being all dreamy, being all, that's not real relationship aspect. You know, there's going to be ups and downs. Yep, certainly, Patsy. I'll do your reading, no worries at all. Okay, well, Schlock and Vegetu have it all together in love. So what's going to happen with their relationship? What lies ahead for them? Okay, so first things here, we've got a celebration. We've got a commitment. We've got everything sort of coming together. There's foundations built. It does feel like things are coming together in some way, okay? But now you've got to maintain it. Now you've got to maintain it. Okay, be very careful about rushing ahead into things. You need to take a breath. You need to make plans. You need to strategize. There will be some battles. You will be going into battles. There will be some challenges in the relationship. So it does tell us that everything's going to come together. There is going to be that celebration, that marriage. Everything feels like it's coming together, but there will be challenges. Okay, there is that commitment. Okay, there is that commitment, but there will be challenges. Are you prepared for the challenges? Because now you've got to maintain that relationship. Okay, so yes, you could come together. Everything will be great. There'll be foundations built. It'll be wonderful. But are you ready for the challenges? Are you ready to make sure there's plans and ideas coming together? Are you guys on the same page? You know, with the there will be battles, there will be challenges and things coming in. Okay, so those are the things you've got to be waiting for. Those are the things you've got to be prepared for. The being able to communicate so you can move forward on the right path, having ideas, strategizing, making sure everything's going in the right direction. Okay, so that's really important here. Okay, she donated, Patsy, so I'm hoping she'll post her question. I'm like really worried about that. Okay, so we've got, so I think I've done everyone here. I think we're up to date. Oh, sorry, Janelle. Sorry, I nearly missed you, Janelle. Sorry. Janelle, you got a donation, and then I'll do Martha, and then I'll do Patsy's. Still waiting for Martha. So maybe she's having trouble getting on. Maybe she's had trouble. She's donated. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Okay, might be just having. I know they've got to wait 5 minutes for if they've just what's it called? Subscribed. I know they've got to wait 5 minutes after they've subscribed, but it was a while ago. Right. Yes, subscription should be automatically because they've got to wait 5 minutes before they message. So, do you see me getting into it? So, what's happening in regards to relationships for Janelle? So, what's going into idea for relationships? What's going to happen here? So, let's have a look. First card we have here is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords to me is all about can be about sevens can be about fortune. Okay, can be a sense of yeah. Now, fortune can be good luck and bad luck, but it's all about standing in your own power. Sometimes it can be about things being taken away from you as well. Yeah, maybe she had a problem with her connection, Paula. I'm hoping that she'll contact me. She'll email me in some way. I might be able to email her and hopefully get a reply if she doesn't come through. So I may have to see if she'll email me her message. So I might just do that. After I've done this, I'll go through and I'll just email Martha and see if I've got a reply here. So basically, it's about standing in your own power. Okay, being able to sort of look at what do you truly want into the relationship mentally. Okay, because you've got this thing about abundance. Now, there is abundance. It does talk about good fortune. I did say I talk about fortune, and I did say an abundance. But when we're talking about abundance, something wealthy coming in, doesn't always mean it's a lot. It's a lot of something, but whether it's something good. Well, that's what I was thinking. But nobody's owned up to being Martha. No one's owning up to donating yet. Okay, so it's very here. Okay, so it's really important for you to look at the abundance. You'll have abundance, but it doesn't always mean that it's good abundance. It can be an abundance of something negative, but it's whatever you're focusing on in regards to the relationship. So it does feel like you'll get into a relationship of some sort, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a good relationship. It just means that, yes, you're going to get into a relationship, but what you do with it is totally up to you. So I do feel as though something's being taken from you, but I do feel like you're going to be you've got this abundance, so it does feel like you're going to get into a relationship of some sort, but what you do with that relationship is going to be totally up to you. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be positive. I'll email her, Patsy. I'll do that next. Okay, Janelle, so basically, yes, I can see you into a relationship. Whether it's positive or negative is very hard. It depends on whatever happens within the relationship and how you feel and trust in yourself. So, yeah, you could be into a relationship. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a good relationship. Okay, new subscriber. Most thing I want to right here. Okay, Patsy. Just give me a minute. Just let me email Martha here. Let me see. Because I'm having a little bit of trouble. Ooh, let me do that. Okay. I have emailed through Pat Martha, so I'm hoping they'll contact me. Okay, so I've done that. So, right. Whew. Patsy, you're next. Let me do this for you. Right, your question, Patsy. Let's have a look. Where are we up to? Okay, can you give the guidance this September through October? Oh, okay, Patsy, let's have a look. Now, for being an amazing. Right, let's have a good look here. My fantastic mod. Absolutely brilliant. Totally appreciate that. Yes, everybody gets a reading. I'm not any particular, just have to be patient. And if you've donated, please let me know. If you're Martha, please let me know. It's a he? Is Martha a he? I haven't received any, yep. Everyone gets a description. Martha's normally a she. So I'm just waiting to see who Martha is. If Martha is, can email me. That's really cool. And then I'll know who you are. Yes, everyone will get a reading. Don't worry. Right, Patsy, my mod. My brilliant mod. Okay, so let's have a look. What's going to happen through September through October for you? September through October. Okay, first card we have here. Sorry, I just started to get some stuff through, Patsy. I got the sense of like being kind to yourself. A sense of like I don't know if someone's being dishonest with you and you're expecting the truth from that person, but you're not quite getting it. I just got like the sense of like someone not being quite honest with you and you're expecting the truth from them. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot to discover. You've got a lot to discover through September and October. You got some new stuff coming out. I just keep getting this person who's not being very honest with you. Even though you expect them to be honest, I just don't feel like they're being completely truthful in the situation. But I do feel like there's going to be a breakthrough in regards to what you discover. I feel like there's some new beginnings in regards to something. Yeah, New York finest, you got to really take care of yourself now. You got to really sort of take some time out for you. Go and have a hot drink and go and chill for a bit. Oh, sorry, I just got to get here. So I feel like someone's not being completely honest with you, even though you expect them to be truthful here. I feel like there's a lot you're going to discover and unveil, reveal. I feel like there's a lot you're going to discover about the whole thing. It's going to give you a real breakthrough on the situation that's going on. You don't know? Okay. I do feel like there's going to be some movement on an idea or a plan you've got. There's going to be an idea, a movement on some idea or a plan you've got. Whoa. Do you know, I actually got, when I pulled the Hanged Man card over, I got the sense of you breaking free from being in limbo. I feel like you're breaking free. I feel like you're breaking free from being in limbo. You're not going to be hanging around for long. I feel like there's a sense of moving forward. When this flipped over, I got the sense of you breaking free from the restraints from being in limbo. So hopefully that sort of gives you that sense of breaking free, from moving forward, away from what was. I don't know why I still keep getting this somebody is not being completely honest with you, and you will discover it. It's going to be a breakthrough in that situation, and it's going to allow you to sort of move forward in the direction that you want to go. And that's why I keep getting you like breaking free from being in limbo. No, Lovity Green, you can donate for sure. Okay, so I do feel as though you're going to be breaking. I keep getting the sense of breaking free from what has held you stuck, whatever you've been stuck in doing. Let's see. So I'm just going to throw in a crystal card for you. Thanks, Lovity. Thanks for your donation. Just need your question. Okay, crystal card here. It's about communication. It's interesting. Isn't it interesting about the truth? Chalcanthite. CHALCANTHITE. That blue crystal at the front there. So there you go. Communication. Expressing yourself. So hopefully, Patsy, that sort of gives you a bit of a thing to think about. I know the delay is all a bit there. There's a bit of a delay and stuff in the way the messages come through. So I am just sort of hoping that's there. So I've got donations coming through as well from Lovity. And here, what was your question? What's the most important thing you need to know right now? Okay, so while I wait for that there, I'll just do this quickly here. Get this through, and then we'll do Lovity's one. I'm still waiting for Martha. I'm still not quite sure what's going on there. I still wanted to do her Martha's reading. So maybe there's some issue with the internet or something like that. So hopefully we'll get a message through. So hopefully Martha will just let me know who that is. Lovity Green. So I've got your one there as well. So let's have a look. Right, what's the important thing that you need to know right now? Let's have a look. Patsy, I hope that helps. Arpity, let's have a look at Arpity's question. What's the most important they need to know right now? Let's have a look. Okay, the first thing is that there is something that you're going to inherit. Something that you've inherited from your family or inherited from somebody. Something that you've been given. You've been given something here. And it's allowing you to have this movement forward into new possibilities here. It does feel like you're moving into something new and exciting. So it does feel like you've been given something Does feel like you've been given, you've received something, which is really important here, and it's allowing you to actually move forward into new cycles, new possibilities. So what's the best thing you can do in regards to what you've received? It's about how you choose to move forward on this new cycle. Where do you shift? What do you choose to do with the inheritance, or whatever you've been given? Whatever you choose to do with it, that's going to make a big difference. That's going to be the possibility there. Okay. So Lavati, you're looking at your feelings with Rick's feelings again. So you want to go into a bit more about what's going on with the relationship. So what's going on with this relationship? Are you guys talking? Are you guys actually moving forward with this relationship? Has anything actually happened since the last time we talked? You're welcome. Or last time I did a reading for you in regards to this. Okay, what's going on with R? What's happening? Okay, so let's have a look at the cards. What's happening with R? He's just not vocal. So what's happening with things? So what's happening with the relationship? What does he bring to the relationship? Okay, let's have a look at this whole thing. Let's have a look at a really good look at the different aspects. If you're looking at things, so you're talking, you're moving forward. So you just don't want to know just about how he's feeling. What does he bring to the relationship? Okay, so let's look at this one. What does he bring to the relationship in regards to how he feels and things like that? So we've got romance. He might not be very vocal, but he's emotional. He does feel it. He is feeling things for you. He's feeling that romance. I do feel like that. He might not be speaking it, but he's feeling it. Okay, so he brings the romance to the relationship. He does bring the love. He does bring that sense of emotions to it. Yeah, so he's feeling very romantic. He's bringing that romance to the relationship. He feels the love. He's feeling the love. That's what he's wanting to move forward. So he does love you. He does have that sense of, he's not vocal, but he wants to know how to feel. So he's feeling very romantic. He's feeling very loving, very kind. Okay? Again, he sees the beauty in you. He sees the beautiful in you. He sees the beauty. He sees the caring side of you. He sees what's important. He sees what's below the surface. He's a person who he sees below the surface of things. So he does feel about you. Oh, sorry, Patsy. Might have to come back and have a listen to it later. I'll put it in chapters. I'll spend some time putting all this in chapters. Okay, it seems good on my end, but it hasn't disconnected or anything like that. Okay, so it does feel like he's looking below the surface. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is about romance. Okay, love, care. Here you've got the Empress. Okay, and then you've got the Magician. So I feel like he's looking below the surface here. He's looking below the surface. He sees you as he feels as though someone who is thoughtful, who's you got a lot of thought, a lot of intellect, intelligent. So there's a lot of intelligence here with the Queen of Swords. Okay, and then the last card here is that he wants to, he's moving in the right, he's contemplating, and he wants success. He wants victory in the relationship in regards to you. So he's loving, I feel like there's a lot of romance going on there. He's a lot of thought about you. Definitely feels as though he sees you as someone who's beautiful, who's kind and caring. He definitely feels as though there's a sense of being, you're welcome. Okay, so there's a lot of, he sees below the surface. He doesn't look at just what you are on surface. He sees below that. He sees the kind and caring soul you are. He sees the independent, the strong person you are. Okay, he sees your potential. In other words, he sees that he wants a success. Okay, he might not speak a lot. Okay, he might not speak a lot, but he feels it. Okay, Lovity, he might not speak a lot, but he feels it. I'm just doing a lot of the crystal energy. So let's just pull one of these cards here. Knowledge. I think you need to begin to trust your knowledge. Trust your, it's got here, smoky quartz record keeper. It's all about the knowledge that you have within yourself. Knowledge of who you are as an individual, and know that he sees who you are. It's that knowledge. So trust your intuition, trust that knowledge that you've got there. And, you know, you guys are talking, it's good, it's positive. Okay, so he might not say a lot, but he feels it. I feel like he's a very sensitive energy. Okay. So I'm not quite sure. Someone still hasn't messaged. Oh, wait a minute. I might have a message here. I know, Lovity's supporting that. Okay, I'm still. Okay, so. Yeah. Yeah, replay it later, Patsy. I know weather might not be that great. I feel like someone was touching my head then. Who's that coming in? Who's that for? Spirit? Felt like Spirit was touching my head. Okay, somebody is somebody who touches, somebody who comes in and rubs the top of their head. Who's that for? Why are you rubbing the top of the head? Oh, in a joking way. Hey, tough, or hey, why do I get tough, or little tuffy, little tuffy, little tuffy, little tough, little, I don't know if it's that little tuffy. You're welcome, Lovity. I feel like somebody's coming in spirit. Okay, someone in spirit has come through and they rubbed the top of my head and said, like, little tough, little tuffy, little tough, something like that, little tough or tuffy, something like that. I just keep getting little tough, little tuffy, little tough, little tough. Little tough, little tuffy, and just keep getting rubbing my head, rubbing the head. So I don't know who that's for. I'll see what else I can get through from spirit here. Well, I've got coming in. Okay, I get like a bending down as they're doing it, bending down as they're doing it, looking and smiling, a lot of laughter, and very sort of grubby, like being out in the fields, being out in the fields, being on a farm. I feel very farm energy. Someone with being on the farm, bending down, little tough, like, so you, like they're calling you the, like you're tough, like you they say you're a bit of a tough, little toughy, little, you're a bit of a ragamuffin. You sort of get out there and you do things, you sort of roll around in the mud, sort of thing. And so, and yet they're bending down, smiling, and the grubby cheeks, and the filthy, like they've been out in the field and they've been working hard. So I don't know who that's for, but that's sort of, so yeah, I'm just sort of not sure who that's for. So I'm just sort of waiting to see if anybody sort of picking up on that energy. That's very farm energy. Feels very farm, hard work. Someone quite tall and very tall but slim. Tall and slim, but bends down. I feel like they're bending right over as they shake your head, and, or, rub the top of your head with hey tuffy, and turn around and smile as you look up. You're looking up, you're smiling, but they're also smiling and laughing and joking. So I don't know who that's for. It's just sort of feels very on the edge of the farm. Just trying to see if I can see if there's anything else that's of importance here. Can you show me which side of the family it's on, please? Can you show me on which side of the family? It's not. Feels very neutral. Okay, you're not family, but yeah, family. Not family, but family. Chosen family. Okay, chosen family coming through. Okay, that's interesting. Chosen family coming through. Oh, maybe it's somebody who worked on the farm. So it's like family. Not family, but on family. Worked on the farm. But like family. The farm was like a family. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm just doing a reading and I don't know who it's for. But I just got little Tuffy, bend down, smiling, farm, like family, but not family. Felt like somebody who worked on the farm. So family, so farm was family. Big smiley, grubby cheeks, grubby, very tall, slim, someone who's quite slim energy. Oh, masculine. Sorry, it was a guy energy, man energy, not a boy. man. So I don't know who that's for. But I just want to say that he was around. Didn't really give me a message and such, just sort of saying, you know, this is who I am, this is what I'm about. I don't know where. I don't know where. Haven't shown me. It's definitely not Europe. I'm just wondering if it's somewhere like the Midwest. Some reason I just got that Midwest just came into my head then. I just got Midwest. But I got the words toffee, like you, I don't. Oh, it could be toffee. It's not toffee, is it? Toffee, toffee, toffee. Could be. I thought it was toffee, but maybe toffee. I just got the words Midwest. I don't know what that means. I just got Midwest. So Midwest. What else can you tell me? Farm, Midwest farm, family, not family, tall, skinny guy, bent over, big grubby cheeks, bending over, saying the words tough, toughy, toff. I don't know if it's toughy or toffee. Maybe I just didn't understand. Speaks quite quick. Seems to speak quite quickly. It's not a drawl. It's not it doesn't drawl out his word. Doesn't drawl out his words. His words are quite sharp. Oh, tossy. Oh, could be. Tossy. Is that what it is? Oh, now the grin comes out. Huge grin. So everything else makes sense except for that. Tossy. Midwest farm. Quite quick speaking. No drawling. Like the words don't draw out. They're quite. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. It's just basically, I'm around. I'm here. Not always, but maybe it's somebody who supported you. Felt like they give you support. They gave you, they acknowledged you. Even when you were little, you were acknowledged. Acknowledged even when little. So yeah, could be. So I said I'm not very good at understanding sometimes these different accents. Oh, sorry, I just got a bit of a sore. Been sitting here for 2.5 hours. Woo! Been some length of time here. So yeah, interesting. That was quite specific. I didn't quite get it. You know what I mean? Tossy, okay. Joe Purser. Who's okay. Interesting. Joe. So Joe is who you is your family or on the farm? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Only you will know who it actually is. I think you just need to just focus for a minute. Only you will know who actually calls you Tosser, who's tall and skinny, who worked on the farm, but was like family. But not family, but like family. So who used to bend down and look at you in the face and rub the top of your head? So only you will know exactly who used to do that. So I don't know who it is because I've stepped away now. They just laughed and walked away. But like a telephone call, sometimes they get disconnected. Doesn't always come through super strong. Come through, gave the message they needed to give, and walked away. So yeah. Woo. Oh, be time for a hot drink, I think. Oh, there it is. So yeah, that's interesting. New York Finest. I'm not quite sure who it is. They've walked away. They sort of gave the message and walked away. Say they support you. Basically, was the last thing they said. Oh, it could be two people. Okay. Two people used to do that to you. Most regularly, that's why I laughed. And they've both passed. They've both passed over. Both two people used to do that to you. Interesting. So he just walked away. Just was like, yep. So it was when you said Joe that he laughed and walked away. So if he's tall and slim, network, New York Finest. If it was when you said Joe that he started to sort of back off a little bit. It was sort of like, yep, acknowledgement, that's it, I'm out of here, sort of basically. So when you acknowledge Joe, I think if he's tall and slim and big grubby cheeks, and not grubby, not big, but grubby cheeks, dirty cheeks, like he worked on the farm, like worked, I think. So yeah. Okay, New York Finest. Yeah. As soon as you basically said Joe, he laughed and walked off. So he didn't bring in the other person, but maybe just to say they support you, they're there. Basically. That was interesting. I love it when that comes through and it's just like they're quite direct and quite to the point, and I just was like, yep, that's it. It's like no nonsense, really. You don't sort of really take any nonsense sort of thing. Nice bloke, nice guy, nice. Yeah. So yeah, interesting. Okay, so what have I got here? I think I've got everybody else's readings have been done. So we're on this here. Oh, why did he say family but not family? Just said Joe and when you said Joe, he just walked off. So your grand. So why did he say family but not family? It's interesting. So I just keep getting wonder why you said family but not family. Because when you said Joe, he walked off. He just laughed and walked off. Don't know. So let me just clean this out. Let me just do this incense. Denise, I'll do your reading in a minute. Let me just get this incense here. And let's find out what's going on with your... Okay, who's Kay? Who's Kay? Is it someone you've got a crush on, or someone you've been in a relationship with, or... Who's this Kay? Oh, that sandalwood's gone with... with Canella. Whatever that is in English. Okay. Whew. Let me just clear this energy. Just had done a mediumship reading, so you've started seeing them. Okay, so you're in a relationship and you want to know what's going on with the relationship. What's happening with the relationship? Is there something that, you know, destinations? Are you talking about, oh, your mother's stepfather? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. That's why I got father and no father. Okay, got you. Why I got family, no family. That makes so much sense, New York finest. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so you want to know what's going on with this relationship. What's going to happen? Where does the future hold for you guys? Okay, so I'm just clearing this energy because of the mediumship reading. Okay, your mother's dead. Okay, New York finest. Okay, I get that now. Why I got family, not family. Okay, why he laughed when you said his name. Okay, makes sense. Wow. Okay, so he's with you. He was New York finest. He was obviously someone who supported you, who thought you were, you know, cool. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm just clearing the energy, Denise. Just let me just clear this energy out. So I don't do mediumship very often, but it does come through occasionally when it's needed, and obviously it was meant to be needed. Wow, New York finest. I did not know that. That's okay. So that's why I got family, not family. Okay, makes sense. Right. Whew. Okay, I'm due for a coffee soon, so let's just... I've been here for what? Over 2.5 hours. Right, guys. What are we doing? What's going on with this relationship? What's happening? You just started seeing each other. So what's the possibility of this relationship? Let's have a look. What does this guides need to sort of say in regards to your relationship? Where are you headed? What's going to happen with it? What's happening with this relationship? Let's have a look. The first card we have here is the what are your beliefs? What's your conviction in regard to this relationship? What do you truly want in this relationship? What do you believe about the relationship? Okay, this is a relationship that's going to need the perceptions to be ideas and plans to be nurtured. I get a sense about nurturing the ideas and the plans with what's going on here. Okay, so are you destined to be? It feels like it depends on what you believe. Okay, a lot of it's down to your beliefs. It's all about your convictions, your ideas, your thoughts in regards to this relationship in many ways. I get the sense of being able to sort of feel like you are, what do you nurture in your perceptions, your ideas about this relationship? Are you destined to be? Depending on what you believe, what you want, what you desire. It's talking about fortune, but fortune can be good or bad depending on what you perceive in the relationship here. So it's all about the journey. Are you enjoying the now of the journey? Are you being in the moment with the journey? Don't push too hard in moving forward. Don't worry too much about what lies ahead. Think about what lies right now. Are you enjoying the journey? Look at the truth of the situation right now. Okay, this is what's really important here, Denise, is to be able to look at the journey right now. What's of importance to the journey? What being in the moment. Look at the truth, the facts of the relationship that's starting out right now. You've just started seeing someone. It's basically saying, what's the journey like right now? Are you loving this journey right this minute? What's your belief about the journey? Okay. So I think that's something that you sort of need to sort of think about and look at. About being in the moment, being in the now in regards to it. Enjoy the adventure. Okay. Woo! That's it. That's been huge. So, yeah. So hopefully that'll give you some ideas about moving forward, enjoying the journey along the way. Don't be too wound up in what lies ahead, because who knows what's actually going to lie ahead. Future is always fluid. Things can always change. So, yeah, I think it's important to acknowledge the journey along the way. Oh, Lady Blind Wolf. Oh, what did you get, Lady Blind Wolf? What deck did you get? I'm still waiting for Siddhartha. I think it's my latest one that I'm the only one I'm waiting for now is Siddhartha Tarot. What new tarot deck did you get? Hi, Royal Butterfly Tarot. How are you? So, oh, let me remove that there because we've finished with that. Oh, you did get the Universal Celtic. Oh, yeah, that's awesome deck, Lady Blind Wolf. That's awesome. I love it. Such a cool deck. I love the imagery of, for those that don't know, this is the Universal Celtic Tarot, or Celtic, however you like to say it. Hi, Ive, new subscriber. Thank you. If you guys that have come in, just want to type in your question and I can do them for you. I know I've been on for 2.5 hours, but that's okay. I'm just cruising. Yeah. So this is the new Universal Celtic for those that don't know, or Celtic. That Lady Blind Wolf just got. Awesome deck. It is an awesome deck. I love it. I love the colors in it. I love the imagery, the stories behind it. It's just an awesome deck to explore. Oh, yes, please. That'll be great. tarot deck hashtag. That sounds good. Yeah, if you can send me the hashtag, that will be great. Lady Blindwolf, always like to see what's going on here. So anyway, that's the Universal Celtic, or Celtic, however you like to say it. I think it's a really cool deck. I actually use this deck with the Blessed Be Oracle. It goes really, really well with it. Blessed Be Oracle, or the Mists of Avalon. Any sort of Avalon-y type Oracle deck. It goes really, really well with it as well. So let me just put that back in there, because I'm not using that right now. I'm using the Visconti Sforza. Okay, I'm using the Italian tarot deck that was actually commissioned by Visconti Sforza for his 10th anniversary. Anime goes to Harry Potter, basically. Oh, yeah, the Witchling. Oh, I know the Witchling Academy Oracle tarot deck here. I got Lady Blindwolf. The last deck, tarot deck I got, was the Elder Stories. This is the Elder Stories one. I don't know if you've had a look from Hand Me That Pencil. It's older, you know, elderly, the elderly. So it's looking at the elderly people. So I thought that it was quite cool, with me being in the gated community that I am with the pensioners and things. I thought this was quite cool. Oh, you got the Druid animal cards. Oh yeah, I wanted the Druid deck, but I haven't got around to getting it yet. I've got too many other priorities at the moment, trying to get my room set up, my space. Oh, Lady Blindwolf, I'll send you the video too. Right, so we've got questions coming in here, have we? Got some questions. Okay, Royal Butterfly Tarot, you want a general? The Wildwood, oh yeah, the Wildwood, the Druid Craft, and the Universal Celtic. I presume you meant Druid Craft. It spelt it funny. It said it's Jared, but it's supposed to be Druid. Druid Craft. Okay, and now the Universal Celtic. There is a tarot of druids. That's quite cool, that I wouldn't mind getting. Anyway, Royal Butterfly Tarot, can you have a general? So, Lady Blindwolf, if you've got a question too, I'll do your reading towards you. Okay, Royal Butterfly Tarot, what's your general? Yeah, the Celtic Dragon one is quite expensive. Okay, general, Royal Butterfly. Right, let's have a look at this. Okay, first thing you need to do, Royal Butterfly Tarot, is about manifesting, using your skills and your abilities to manifest what you truly want out of life. Being able to manifest what you want by using your skills and your abilities. So what do you truly want to achieve is what we sort of asked, what being asked here. What do you truly want to come together in your relationship? What's going to make you emotionally happy? Okay, so this is about creating what you really want by diving deep within your own emotions. Okay, diving deep within yourself and being able to have that sense with the Magician here and the 10 of Cups. So you got the sense of diving deep into your own emotions to bring together what you truly want, what's going to give you that happiness, that unity within yourself. That's what you got to focus on. How do you use your skills and abilities to achieve that result that you truly want within yourself? That's something that you are being asked to look at. Look beyond the surface. Look deep within yourself. Use your skills and abilities to manifest what you truly want. Looking beyond the reality of what you're seeing on the surface, but actually diving deep within your own emotions is going to be really important here. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Oh, wow. Thank you, New York. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, New York Finest, thank you. Totally appreciate it. Take advantage of all the posts. Scroll back, New York Finest, and have a look at some of the posts and things like that, and the downloads and the freebies and the discounts and everything like that that you can get through. Oh, that's right. You've got Google Speak. I always think, sorry, Lady Blind Wolf, I'm not thinking today. Okay, Lady Blind Wolf. Yep, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're such a sweetheart. Always, you just walk so well with the Oh yes, yeah. No, not that one. I know which one you mean. Okay, royal butterflies. So yeah, looking beyond the surface, using your skills and abilities to manifest your happiness, bringing everything sort of together there. So that's really important. So thank you, New York. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so you're looking at here. Oh, that's right. I always forget. Google Speak. That's right. Oh yeah, they call the Shalong deck. I remember that. But be careful what I say here online. I did put R18, so that's cool. Okay, Nikhil's current feelings towards you. Sorry, I was reading something here. His next action. So what's going on with Nikhil? Okay. For starters, Ivy, are you guys in a current relationship? Are you in a current relationship at this time? Old lady, that's right. Lady Blind Wolf, do you get your decks with Braille on them? I know Tarot Garden was doing them with Braille. Oh. Okay. What's Nikhil? I just don't know if you guys are in a current relationship or what's going on here. So what's going on with Nikhil? What's the relationship here? What's happening? Nikhil's current feelings towards you. Okay. So we've got some stable emotions. Okay, it feels like emotionally quite stable. Feels very stable. It feels as though there's something being held. He's holding on to his emotions. Okay, so he might be feeling like there are emotions there, feeling like there's some stability within his own emotions, and it does feel like he's holding on to something within regards to his emotions. So he might not be showing that he cares, even though he's feeling it. Might feeling like there is that sense of he's feeling things, he is feeling something here, but he's not going to show it. He might be holding on tight to his emotions. Okay, so there might be a sense of, yeah, I just feel like there is that emotions there. He is some stable in it, but he might not show that he's feeling that way. Okay, he might not be feeling that way. He not by not showing it, should I say. He could be holding it deep within himself. He's not actually showing how he's feeling. Okay. So it does feel like he does care, but he's just not going to show it. He's going to hold tight within himself. He's going to hold it within himself. He's not prepared to show you how he's feeling. He's just not that sort of person. He might care about you. He might think about you, but he just might not show how he actually feels. And you're not going to get him to show you. Okay. Wow. 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 I have to add another. Oh my God. New York, New York, New York. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, I think that's about it for me. If there's no other readings or anything coming through, I think I'm going to end and get something to eat, have a coffee, have some afternoon tea. Well, it's actually just about dinner time here. It's 4:15 on a Tuesday afternoon. Wow, what an amazing day. What an amazing, amazing day. Beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so spoiled today. A huge support. Thank you very, very much from everybody who's been here. Oh my God, I so appreciate all the support, all the love. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. New York, you know exactly what you did. Oh, you're beautiful. Beautiful soul. Very kind and very generous. And thank you very, very much. Welcome to the Ko-Fi family, New York finest. Welcome to the Ko-Fi family with the membership. Thank you. Muchly, muchly appreciated. Oh, thanks, Lady Blind Wolf. Appreciate that. I'll have a look at it after when I get my coffee. When I get my hot drink. I'm going to need it. Need it. Wow, I'm so pleased your grandfather came through, New York finest. That was amazing. Okay. Oh, wow. What an amazing day. Let's finish up. Let's finish up with doing a... Let me use the Blessed Be cards. Let's do a pick a card. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, cool. Thanks, Lady Blindwolf. I appreciate all those spreads and things you send through. Those are awesome. Okay, so let's do a pick a card to finish up. Let's use the Blessed Be cards, and I'm going to do 1, 2, or 3. So choose a 1, a 2, or a 3. Just in your head. You don't have to tell me. Just use a pick a card. 1, 2, or 3. And it's going to be a blessing. Blessed be card. So 1, 2, or 3. Oh yes, definitely you. We'll organize something for how about next week suit you? Okay, 3. I'll sort something out for next week. I've got a bit planned this week, but next week I should be free. And I've got a busy day tomorrow and a busy day Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, this week's pretty busy. But I'll let you know, New York Finest. No worries. I'll sort something out. Okay, so we've got some numbers in here. So let's have a look. What's the first one? Okay, so number 1. The blessed be. A blessing for healing of any injuries or illness. So it's a blessing for healing. Number 42. So let's have a look at here, what it says. This is the healing one. Okay, may the bloom of health blossom upon your pale cheek, and may the strength of the great old trees and beings begin to flow again through your veins. May the cells in your body begin to regenerate and turn over and again until all that was not well is no longer resident within the holy from your spirit has taken this lifetime. May the urge to stand again, to laugh and dance, to move and smile into the eyes of strangers be yours. Let the healing come within the breath, so that within every intake, something of the great green world and the depth of the oceans frees you from inertia and lassitude. May you begin to rise from your bed refreshed and hopeful, and may the muscles of your body grow firm and long with good youth. Let your hair shine, your eyes sparkle, and the strong white bones in your body support your movements. May the nurturing time within the cave of healing have brought to you compassion for those who suffer, a deeper understanding of what it's like to be the outsider for a time, and a new appreciation of the perfection of form you've been born into. And if you're not the same as you were before the time of illness, let that part of yourself go and focus now on the new being you're becoming, and bring this to birth through the support of your body. Don't cry. Allow any habits of thought or of body that will not support the return of blessed health leave now, for they are not yours, and you are here to be seen and to be a part of the world. Let yourself, God, that's so in tune with your reading. Woo! That's so part of your reading. Oh my God. Let yourself make the very most of the blessing of your health. Be outside amongst the natural world. Breathe deep of mountain air and sing the song of your shining blood out into the valleys and the meadows. You are as natural as a flower, as strong as the metal beneath the earth, and you will be reborn to yourself. When it comes, be joyful, and know this blessing can be worked with and enjoyed for all the days of your life to come. Be well, dear soul, and help others to find their health too, for being an example of that shining energy now and always. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, Lady Blind Wolf, I'm going to do yours. Well, I know, isn't that incredible, New York Finest? That is so, I just felt the emotion with everything we spoke of today with your healing. Whoa, that's incredible with your love, with everything in there. Wow. Okay, Lady Blind Wolf, let's do yours next. Number 3. A blessing on your intuition. Okay, Lady Blind Wolf, this is about your intuition. Number 8. A blessing to create a trusting relationship with your own inner guidance. In this world, many will seek to guide you. They will hold a torch aloft and show you a road after that promise you has a destination that is heavenly or healing, or a home for the spirit in which you will be loved, in which you will finally belong. May this blessing light the torch of your own inner guide, who alone knows the truth of your soul. May you begin to sense out what is best for you without pride or vain public deliberating. May you just simply connect with the light within, and from that light shine out. And with that light, the glowing radiance of your own intuition, the guide of your own spirit. May the road you take be softly illuminated. May you trust when it takes place, but not force it on another. May your own intuition grow in its light until it glow bright when needed, and soften when you feel ready to walk steadily into the direction of your own soul. May you trust that you are becoming who you were born to be, and never who another world would make you. May this intuition not be shaken by mistakes or misinterpretations, but may you open up the senses you are so gifted with by the Spirit that guides us all. And may your own inner wisdom, they will be expressed through that innate gift of intuition, be given room to blossom. May you be taught well, but not attached to teachers of the intuitive gifts. May you be guided, but never against your own intuitive will. And may you come to understand that the price of walking this way of truth to the self may sometimes be high, but never as high as the giving up of will and spirit and guidance to others. Let yourself be open to the messages from within first, and then allow the world to speak to you through the filter of your most pure intuitive gift. Blessed be. Oh, you looked into Danu as well, and you looked into Hecate. Oh, since you've been working with Hecate. Oh, New York finest. Be really gentle with yourself, New York finest, because you are going to find your emotions are going to be a little up in the air for the next few days. So just be really, really gentle with yourself, because we did do a huge major healing. Oh, New York. You have to be really gentle with yourself, because you are just really take care. If you can have a long soak in the bath or a shower or have a hot drink and just enjoy your moment. Okay, number 2 for anyone who's stopped by and had a look was a blessing on a friendship. Number 14. Oh, that's what we've all become. Friendships. Interesting one. Okay, let's have a look at the blessing on a friendship. A blessing for a friendship when your best self is given permission. Sorry. I got the emotions coming in. To emerge and grow, and where mutual love is shared in good times and in bad. May your friendship be blessed with laughter, but never at the expense of the dignity of one of you. May your friendship be a delight to you both, a time of warmth and sharing, give and take, small offerings of what you have sent back and forth between you. May you be kind to each other and be honest too. May you have the trust that true friendship needs to speak of things of the soul, and may there be loyalty one to the other, without chains or obedience, but freely given. May there be affinities of the spirit, differences to exult in, and if harsh thoughts or words enter and blight the path of your companionship, may you pick them up as a stone in the road and move them out of your way. May there be closeness, but a bright and blessed space between you two. May you support each other's soul's endeavors. May you breathe life to the fire of each other's dreams. And may there be moments of shared rapture with the simple things, the song you love most, the glory of dawn, the offerings of meal, the breaking of bread, the warm circle of the arms of a friend which hold you while the world around about you or within you is falling down. Let there be mutual care, and may your friendship endure amidst the inconstancies of the world. Let your friendship have its seasons. Sorry, I just got the tears today. I got the emotions going on. I'm not using the Rider Tarot deck today. Whew. What am I doing? Okay. What was I up to? Let there be mutual care, and may your friendship endure amidst the inconstancies of the world. Let your friendship have its seasons, but let it turn on and on, ever changing, ever returning to the place where you find love for each other and greater love of self for knowing one another. Blessed be. Okay, that was pick a card 1, 2, or 3. I'm actually ending. I'm not using Rider-Waite Tarot Smith. I am using Visconti Sforza. So if you want a reading today, this is the deck that I am using. So I will do validation for sure. These are all normal. These are all normal tarot cards. They're just different systems. Not using Rider-Waite Smith today. They're all normal tarot cards. Doesn't matter what deck it is all normal tarot cards, just different. So let me just take a minute, just have a breath for a second here. Just having a bit of a look-see here. Whew, just having a breath for a second. Okay, so this is the tarot deck I'm using, the Visconti Sforza. It was the hand-painted deck that was created in the 15th century for by a Italian family for their 10th wedding anniversary. Oh, thanks, Lady Blind Wolf. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. No worries. Okay, you only have to type your question in once. I don't need it any more than once. I do have a program that does, I can scroll back, so you only have to do your question once. And yeah, so just so you know, this is what I'm using. I use the Visconti Sforza, which is the Italian, which was created for the game Tarocchi or Triumphs. Should I say Triumphs? Triofoni, which is a game played in Italy. But anyway, the name of the deck is called Visconti Sforza. I've written it all in the description box down below if you want to read all about it, in the description box down below. Visconti Sforza. Okay, it's not like Rider-Waite Smith. It's quite different. Reads differently, but it will still read tarot. Okay, you're new. Okay, cool. So just write your message in once. So that's cool. So what's your message here? Okay, so yes, come up, Jay. Yes, definitely donate if you want to. Yeah, go for it. Oh, the size of the cards? The name of the card is Visconti Sforza. Okay, Doctor. So, current feelings towards you. So, who's Nick? Who's this Doctor? Is it Dr. Nick or something? Is this a relationship you're wanting? Is this so you want to know his current feelings towards you. So, what's Nick's current feeling? What's Dr. Nick's current? What's Dr. Nick's current feeling towards her? Sounds a bit unprofessional. Okay, so let's have a look. Just clearing the energy here. Not in a relationship yet, but you would like a relationship. So is it a doctor or is it someone? Oh, here we go. What flew out? Okay. Whew, okay, first things you need to do is to be very aware of your emotions. Keep things in moderation. Don't get too excessive. We just met in hospital. He gave me his number, but he blocked me without any reason. Okay. You're too excessive. Okay, he found you too excessive. He's not really interested. I don't think it was the right. He blocked you. Okay, I think you're being too excessive. You need to take a step back here. His feelings, he found you excessive. He's not interested. Okay, you need to look beyond the surface of the situation here. I think you need to really I think you need to look at your faith, look at your spirituality in the situation. Okay, I think you need to look at your faith, your belief in the situation. I think you need to really look at the way you're acting. There are no feelings towards you. Okay, I think you need to look at the reality of the situation. Well, I don't think no, you might not have treated him excessively. This is his perception, Monica. This is his perception. You might not have. Okay? But he just doesn't feel like he's interested. He's not interested. Okay? You don't have to treat him excessive at all. But remember, that's his perception. You're asking about his feelings. Okay? His feelings might not be the truth of the situation, but he's just not interested. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Come up, Joy. I'll do your reading next. Okay? He's not interested. Put it that way. You need to look beyond the surface. You need to look below. You need to have a look at your faith. And what are you, yeah, he's just not interested, basically, is what I got there. Oh, my grandson. Thank you. Thank you. He's beautiful. I keep buying him little treats, little things to help his mum and dad out. Thank you. So, yeah, he's just not interested, Monica. He's blocked you, not interested. Okay. He is. He's gorgeous. Growing so fast. He's over 9 months. I think he's nearly 9 months now. So absolutely gorgeous. So let's have a look here. Wow. Okay. Mana. Okay. Come you, Joy. Right. Okay. So just need your question. Sorry. What was your question? You've donated. So I just need a question. Yeah. So yeah, let's get you. Oh, so the Sibylla. Yeah. I might just use the crystal oracle cards as well with that one. Okay, so because you've got donated, so I just need your come up, Joy. I just need your question, please. Okay, so yeah, thank you. Advice for October. Yeah, Mana. Thank you, Nana. Oh, appreciate it indeed. Okay, advice for October. A lot of exciting things. Do I have a lot of exciting things? So what's happening in October? So let's have a look here. Let's pull out the cards and let's see what's happening for October. Let's have a look here. So let me just pull out the cards. Okay, so we've got those there. So that's Visconti, Sforza, and I'm using the Sibylla cards as well because we're going Italian. So what we're going to do here is, because today you're also going in the draw for a free 30-minute Reiki session as well. I must go through and sort out. So all the people that have been donating are also going in the draw for a free 30-minute Reiki session as well. So I'm just going to pull the Sibylla cards here in regards to what's going up for you for October. So we're going to do a bit of a thing here. And then I'm going to do the last card here with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. And we're just going to do a crystal card as well. So let's just throw this all in here. Okay, so that's your crystal card as well. So let's begin. What's the heart of October? What's advice do you need for October? What's happening? Okay, first thing you've got is a celebration here. There seems to be a lot of expansion and growth going on, but I'm getting a lot of partying or a lot of celebrating of some sort. And it does come down to the sense of what's that creative endeavor? Feeling a little bit creative energy going on here. I'm getting a sense of creative energy. Just give me a second here. So I'm just looking up something because I just feel like I'm just getting something that's not quite sitting in right with me here. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, it was right. I wasn't 100% sure, but I'm getting a lot of sort of just a lot of loving energy, a lot of caring energy coming in here. So that's why I'm getting a lot of celebration. So I'm wondering if you're getting a sort of a family get together sort of energy. Okay, so there's a lot of sort of that's why I'm getting a lot of caring energy, a lot of sort of loving sort of energy, very soft and gentle energy coming in for the celebrating. Okay, cool. Your homeless shelter fundraiser. Okay, so that's the heart of it. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of positive energy, very creative energy, very soft, caring energy coming in here. So that's the heart of it. So basically, we've got this new beginnings. Interesting, because we've got both pages, page of batons or page of wands and page of swords here. So there's a lot of new energy coming in, new beginnings, new ideas, new creative energy. There's a lot of new stuff coming in because of the fundraiser. Okay, that's the heart of it. So it allows this new stuff to happen, which seems quite important for you. Okay, so just look at the I'm sort of getting a lot of energy coming in that's got a lot of fresh new start here, a lot of youthful energy coming in here. So that's quite important here. So just knowing that there's new, it's going to allow new stuff to start happening, new ideas, new creative projects here. And it's interesting because we have the 3 and 4 of wands or batons, if you like, 3 and 4. So it's telling us again, you get that sense of pausing. Don't forget to take a moment to breathe. Okay, Manny, just important for you to breathe for a moment. Take a moment to reflect, contemplate. Those sort of things are going to be really important. Oh hi, Patsy, you're back again. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so we've got the sense of celebrating here. We've got the sense of celebrating and stuff like that. But moment to pause. Pause. Take a moment to pause. Take a moment to reflect and contemplate each step of the way. Don't run yourself ragged. Manny, be careful about running yourself ragged. I think that's really important here. So again, we've got that sense of, sorry, 5, not 4, 5 here, 5 wands. So there might be some challenges to the situation, and I think that's why you got to breathe and you got to breathe. Oh, that's a Queen of Wands. That's a Queen of Wands. Okay. I know stuff comes out of my mouth. Sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with the cards, and I get a bit like some stuff just comes out, and it might be because of something else coming here. So we'll get to reason of celebrating and stuff like that. Pausing, you might have some challenges, but I think that's just tired. Be careful about being tired. Okay, Manny, just make sure you're careful about being tired. Don't run yourself ragged. Keep yourself breathing. Take a breath. Okay, so let's have a look with the Sibylla cards. First card we have here is some enemies. Be careful, because there are going to be some challenges. There are going to be some people that are going to be not so nice. Just be aware of people around you. Again, be careful about being tired, being a bit overrun and things like that. Things are being a bit difficult, but it does feel like things are going to sort of come together in some way. Now, you are going to have some support. There is a friend that you can rely on, Manna. There is a friend that you can rely on, somebody that you can... Oh, Visconti Sforza. Visconti Sforza. Okay, and this is a Sibylla deck. And there is a friend that you can rely on, Manna, which is really important for you. Don't try and do everything yourself. You do need to delegate. You do need to delegate. That's really important for you as well. And so we get this sense of consolation. So it does feel like everything's sort of coming together. Okay, it does feel like everything's going to come together. Everything feels really positive as long as you rely on other people. Don't try and do everything yourself. Oh, that's my phone went charging. Okay, so we do have a sense of healing, change, insight, loyalty, and patience with malachite. Malachite's going to be a really important crystal for you. So let's sort of get into a bit of detail here. Let's have a look and see what the malachite says. What says about malachite? So let's have a look. Predominant quality of this malachite crystal is support and healing. This is a time of positive change. You will soon let go of past regret and any guilt, and this will pave the way to a positive and inspiring future. Guilt and regret stem from a misconceived belief that you could have done or acted differently in the past, and if you've done so, things would have turned out better, either for you or for others. Yet, the universal law is such that it is impossible for you or others to ever lose anything without gaining an equal amount in return. Life is always held in perfect equilibrium. You might be currently failing to see the positive effects of past actions, choices, and decisions. Look carefully and you'll realize that many positives exist and that life is forever changing and unfolding in accordance to the higher will of your soul. There are no mistakes, or ultimately all serves a purpose. All is designed to help us expand our awareness in order that we can embrace greater spheres of wisdom and love. Bless the past and let it go. Know that everything you have ever said or done or think you have failed to say or do has served a positive purpose for you and others. Affirmation. There is no right or wrong choice. Every choice I make is perfect at that time, for it leads to an outcome which is necessary for me to grow in love and wisdom. There is no right or wrong choice. Every choice I make is perfect at that time, for it leads to an outcome which is necessary for me to grow in love and wisdom. Cool. Oh, yeah, certainly. Certainly. I did type it in the description box, but yeah, I'll type it now. I don't know whether you wanted the Sibylla cards as well. I just typed that in. Cool. Man, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you what you need right now with your reading. I really should be ending it, you know. I've been on for like 3.5 hours, and I did what, an hour this morning or so, an hour and a half this morning. Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna have to quit soon. Because I did not realize I've been on for so long. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Please remember donations, and that comes straight back into the channel. Okay, it does help support the channel in many ways. It allows me to do these lives. Right, so what have we got? Let's have a look. New York, you need New York finest. You need to forget about everything else and just go and take some time out for you. Forget about all the readings or anything like that. It's time for you to take care of yourself. Forget about love interests coming your way. Just think about yourself right now. I think you need to do a lot of healing and get yourself into sync. If I do any more readings about a potential love interest, I'm not doing zodiac signs of potential, not really with these cards. I don't do them with them very well. It's important that you take care of yourself and get yourself into a healing store. Yeah, last call for any donations, and I'll just do the last couple here. I'm just a bit New York. I'm just talking about your zodiac. I don't really use them with the tarot cards. If I'm going to do that, I'd most probably pull out one of these here, and it's just, you're not really going to get a proper, I don't really do the zodiac astrology cards about your love interest coming, because it blocks you to all other stuff coming in to your life. You know, it does stop you from exploring other avenues. You become very narrow-minded into what you've got coming in. So I'm very limited when it comes to that sort of thing. It's not something that it does lock you into it. So yeah, when you're talking about zodiac signs of potential love interest, I think you're going to end yourself being into very locked relationship. I mean, okay, so we pull out a card. Okay, and you get a cup. Okay, so you're looking at someone who is very watery, but what it's going to do is it's going to block you out to anyone else that's coming into your relationship for some reason. Yeah, Patsy, New York's done a huge amount of support thing. So that's something that we could explore. I think I'd rather do that in a more private reading with you next. When you've had some time for some healing, we'll go into a lot more detail with it. Okay, so we'll go into a bit more detail about your love interests and things when we do your private reading, New York finest. Okay, we'll do a private reading for you at some stage, and let's get into a little bit more detail. I don't really want to lock you into one type of person coming in. You've got someone who's quite watery, so he could be sort of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So yeah. Lady Blind Wolf, yep, I can do you a reading as well. Sure can. Totally, Lady Blind Wolf will do. Okay. Well, Diva and I have a new step. Again, he expressed his love after talking. Is there a new beginnings? What's going on with this? Whoa, okay. Card flew out. Addiction. Lust. I don't know if I'm getting a very lustful passion. Okay, I think something's keeping you chained to the situation. There are something that needs to be discovered. Does offer new opportunities for whatever you want to do, but it does keeping you, I'm feeling very lust energy. Okay, New York finest. That's cool. Okay, so I do feel like there's an addiction there. There is something that could be very lustful. I'm getting a very sort of sexual energy there. So just be very careful there. New York's done an incredible support for my channel. It's huge, huge, huge. Okay, so I really feel there are opportunities to the relationship. There are opportunities to the relationship, but it feels very lustful, like they're expecting something more from the situation. Feels like they could be wanting something more. Oh, look, I don't know what you mean by love. You know, is he in love with you, which is a different thing than a genuine love. Okay, I do feel it opportunities. There are opportunities there. Will he again express his love? I don't feel like the love is like the genuine, like what you're expecting. I feel like he's wanting. You've got the devil card here. Okay, the devil card is very much about a sense of lust. It's not a genuine romantic love. You know, it's all about that. You're looking at the devil card here. The devil card is not about romance. Okay, it's not about romance. Okay, he's looking for opportunities. So just be careful, be aware. Just be very careful. He might talk about his love. He might say that he loves you, but I'm not getting genuine romantic love. Okay, just be careful. Just be aware. It's an addiction. You got the devil card here. Okay, you got the devil card. You're chaining yourself to the situation. Look at the card. Listen to what I'm saying here. It's not the romantic love. Okay, it's not romantic. It's lustful. It's sexual. It's not about love as in romance. Okay, he's looking for opportunities. He's obsessive. That's right. Toxic. Thanks, Patsy. That's really good. Yeah, that's a really good one. Obsessive. That's the word I couldn't think of. Thank you. Toxic. Yeah, toxic relationship. Very toxic. It's not something positive. So I feel like he'd be quite obsessive. So I don't feel it would be happy. Okay, so Lady Blind Wolf, you wanted a reading here. New York, we've got to organize next week. Let me get my schedule sorted and I will sort out a time for next week. Yeah, totally agree with that. Right, so what am I doing? Oh, sorry, I jumped my skin here. Jumped my thing with Lady Blind Wolf. Right. General card reading for Lady Blind Wolf. Of course. Okay, yeah. Okay, so general for Lady Blind Wolf. Let's have a look. I'm just right. Whew. What's general for Lady Blind Wolf? Okay. Yeah, that's the last call, that's for sure. I think it's time for, I've been over 3.5 hours. It's time for a hot drink and time for some dinner. It's 5 o'clock here. 5 o'clock Tuesday evening, by the way. 5 o'clock Tuesday night. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Tuesday evening, 5 o'clock. Tea time. Dinner time. What's for dinner tonight? Right, general card reading, Lady Blind Wolf. Last one, last reading, and then we're ending. Let me just type in here. Sorry, let me just do this so I know. So I can put this up, otherwise I don't do it, and then I'm Looney Tunes. No. Say. No more questions, please. You've asked your question. I've answered it. Unless you want to donate. Sorry, I've just got this thing. Whew. Clear that energy. Sorry. Those that with earphones or anything on, I just cleared your ears. Whew. Yeah. Right, is there time? Yeah, general. Right, Lady Blind Wolf. Let's have a look at your general reading. I'm shuffling the cards here as we're sort of thinking about things. Okay, so let's have a look. Last reading of the night, unless any donations slip through, but this is it in free readings, the last one. So the first thing here, Lady Blind Wolf. First words I got was trust your intuition. Okay, trust your intuition. And whatever happens in life, trust your intuition, because you're all about moving forward. Okay, it's all about moving forward. Sorry, cards are Queen of Swords, Page of Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. And your last card for you is Judgment, Awakening. I do get a sense of resurrecting. You're resurrecting an idea or a plan. I feel like something's being resurrected. An idea or a plan is being resurrected. $12 o'clock Tuesday morning for you, New York fun. Okay, so Lady Blind Wolf, we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords. And we've got the Judgment card. So I feel like a plan or an idea is moving forward because of the resurrected, like it's being recreated. And sorry, recreated in some way, Lady Blind Wolf. So an idea or a plan has been resurrected, has been recreated. And so is moving forward, is allowing you to sort of move forward. But it's all about trusting your intuition here. It's all about trusting your intuition. That's so important here, so that you can move forward with your plans and ideas that are coming into play again. Okay? $1 a.m. for you, Lady Blind Wolf. Okay, so how does that feel in regards to this? I just feel like you've got this idea, this plan that's being resurrected, that's coming into play. It's sort of being brought out into the open, if you like, being revealed. I think you need to blow your trumpet. Okay, it's about trusting your intuition and going with it, moving forward with it. This idea and plan coming into play here. Okay, so that's going to be quite important for you, Lady Blind Wolf. I do feel like you've got this idea or this plan that's being resurrected, that's coming into play. It feels like it's come, you've had this idea, you put it aside for a little while, and now it's sort of coming up again. So that's really important for you. So yeah. Okay. Woo! Oh my God, what a day. That is incredible. Okay, so I don't know if there's any donations or anything coming through, but that looks like that might be it. Now, this Martha, I didn't know who this was. I haven't had a reply from or a message. So maybe I did a reading for them and they just gave me the money. Sometimes that happens. Somebody will just put money through if I'd already done a reading for them, and they just don't worry about it. It's just like a tip. So maybe that's what it was. So yeah. So I have some work to do. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did see that. That was awesome. Oh, that's right. I did too. Oh, God, yes, Lady Blind Wolf. True, true. Yeah, you've got the back into tarot cards. You haven't touched since the cat passed away. So you've been throwing a pagan. And yes, that pagan and disability series was really good. Yes. Could be a thank you tip. Could have been. That's why nobody said anything. It was just a treat. Not to mention the fact that, yeah, intuition card came up with the Blessed Be Oracle. So true, Lady Blind Wolf. So, yeah, awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow, I can't believe it. Nearly 4 hours. Oh, my God. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, it's been incredible. Oh, I can't, New York finest. Wow, your grandfather coming through. That was amazing. I love it when the mediumship side does come through, even though I don't use it very often, but it does come up occasionally. Now, with the Visconti Sforza, this is the cloth that came through with it, which I don't really use. It's so slippery. But this is the I don't know why a purple cloth came with it, but ooh, you're welcome, Lady Blind Wolf. You're welcome. Thanks for all the links too. Appreciate it. Thanks for all your support, Patsy, and thank you to everybody. Deities interstable, yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Patsy. You're welcome. Lady Blind Wolf, that series was absolutely awesome starting it. So you need to finish it. You need to keep going with it. Something you need to redo. Yeah, the Visconti Sforza is beautiful. Like even the pip decks, even the pip, I can't even speak. Even the pips are beautiful, I think. They're a little bit tricky sometimes when I get into the zone and stuff just comes out of my mouth and it might not